whole lot applicable.
Okay, so we are all set and ready. We are going to pick back up where we left off. Some people... Oh, Butler, come on.
Sex robot.
We are going to pick up where we left off in the middle of our Dwarven Keep. As some people are doing some exploring. As we had last talked, Logan is trying to find a way to touch base with their master smith, who seems to be able to forge, or at least the anvil is magical or otherwise. And he hadn't really told anybody that he was wanting to wait for a day. But we're gonna meet back up at the tavern after this night of adventuring, getting some information at the library, and everything. And we're just kind of gonna go from there. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there.
Can I roll a knowledge check to see if stickball exists?
Yes. Can you roll me a knowledge? Okay. Can you roll me just a random int check? Finally getting into roll 20 because I had to give like a consent form and all kinds of shit.
It was a 15, by the way.
Stickball exists.
Sweet.
Who'd we lose?
No, I'm not.
John.
Johnny boy.
There we go.
Why, John?
Little baby picture.
Stickball exists.
I went to go on mute my mic and it tapped out. It's fucking upsetting.
Why, Abby? Oh, it was Nikki. Okay, I thought it was Abby.
Mm-hmm. Hilarious. So we just got back to the inn.
Yep, which is called
I don't have my notes here.
Yeah.
Drunken Sailor.
I don't remember what it
no,
was.
not the drunk.
Why would
It's
it be a
definitely
drunken
Drunken Sailor.
sailor in the middle of a fucking mountain?
That's why it'd be funny.
He's drunk. He ended up here.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The drunken miner.
Nope, drunken sailor.
No, that just sounds like a rape scene. That just sounds like
the drunken miner. The drunken miner lives at the port city.
Yeah, exactly.
He's mining the ocean. Oh shit, he's drunk again. God damn it.
It's the brass monkey, the funky monkey.
No, it's not. Okay, so you guys arrive back at the inn with our beautiful, the Iron.
I wonder
Ellie.
if Ox was just asking us because Ox didn't remember the name either.
I'm trying. My notes aren't loading.
The Iron Cast.
Iron Cast. Thank you.
Okay.
I remember the Iron. The Iron Cast.
At least someone takes notes.
My
I
notes are
remember
not
the
loading.
iron.
I take
There's
notes.
notes on the tavern we're staying at.
You know what? You end up at the wrong tavern because you don't remember the name of it. As you ask the locals, you end up at a
What?
random inn called the Leak.
We're not supposed to go
Cauldron.
pretty much
No,
anywhere without the
I
guys,
know.
so...
Go
If
play
he-
stuff in
if
it. It's
he
just in
doesn't
a
know-
different inn. I don't remember coming here.
I know it's fine.
No, I don't care what tavern it is.
I know. I'm trying to get to load right now. Okay, Guldir, kind of walks you guys back, recollects you guys at the library, and brings you guys back to the Iron Cast. My notes are finally fucking loaded. Okay. Yeah, you guys are there. Daneth is back. You guys have gathered a little bit more information. The last you guys had also talked, John was asking about the relic, his family's relics, and about talking and learning a little bit about those in case he, dies.
Yeah, what do we do with it?
What are we gather? Yeah, it was kind of in. It was all in code to not let the librarian know any information. So, kind of, you guys order some drinks and kind of pay. We'll say 1 silver if you want to drink lightly and grab food. Gub, you're good.
I'm asleep right now.
That's right, I remember now.
Yeah,
You guys
I
should probably
stayed up all night
talk
waiting
about that.
for her to come back.
Yep. Eating and everything like that. 1 silver if you guys want to drink lightly. We'll say 2 or 3 silver if you want to drink heavily, and kind of have.
I'll drink lightly,
exquisite food. Just pay it, and yeah, she can feed you guys as Daneth is kind of shelling out some coin to start drinking, as you guys can kind of talk about your day.
I got a new spell.
Nice.
So-
What is it?
Well, I got the spell Absorb Elements, which I'm sure will be useful in future endeavors.
Sure.
That's a nice picture.
Thank you.
So I think after we're all drinking here, guys, Daneth is going. We're all gonna sit down and Daneth is gonna tell us a story.
I went to the forge. It
You
was
buying
pretty
any?
cool. No, I'm trying to get in there to see how they work tomorrow. But if I can't get in tomorrow, I probably won't push it.
Okay.
Am I still blindfolded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I poke Vosshawk on top of his head?
Yeah, absolutely.
Poke Vossock on the bottom of his head.
Balzak, you're getting poked.
I'm getting poked.
Yep.
I cast shield.
I'm not poking him. Hard.
Can I roll to aggressively poke?
Shield hits. You hit the shield.
Alright, I'm just gonna chill till Daneth comes up.
Okay. Daneth is here. As you guys kind of eat and drink the night, Daneth kind of walks to his room, as I assume everyone follows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys enter into his room. It's more or less the same as you guys. It's kind of a twin or a full-size bed with a couple different cabinets and otherwise. As he lights a couple of the candles and one of the kind of there's kind of like a small candelabra in here that he lights to kind of give a full lit. As you kind of all stand around, he sits on the end of the bed just. So you want to know a little bit about kind of exactly what it is? As he reaches down and kind of opens up the box and kind of reaches in and pulls out an orb. Now that has dancing gold in it. What was originally a large black, almost onyx-like gem now has dancing gold and red flames that are kind of circling themselves in 3 circles. What?
Shouldn't we put that away so they can't track us?
They're already tracking us anyway. I don't see what the harm is to show you for a moment.
Or
As he puts his hand onto it, and as he pulls it away, a large black kind of radiation comes from his hand as his hand begins to wither as he snaps it back. As his hand kind of comes formed again as he sets it back into the box. It requires a bloodline. An enactor related to the first deed done. My family was tricked by a beautiful woman hundreds of years ago to build something that could, well, quite frankly, manipulate the weave, manipulate magic itself, to be able to call upon the bindings wizards study for generations, to allow it to be enacted. We built something, pooling things from the Shadowfell, pooling things from the Fae, believing that this would be an enactment of goodwill, giving us the ability to defend against the callings of gods, to allow us, when the gods send retribution and when we find it unjust, to just bat it aside. So some of my family snuck into the different realms and they stole elements from each, from the 4 corners of what we would call good and evil, law and chaos.
Does that fit
But
in
we
like
were-
a 3x3 grid kind of a pattern?
No, it was in a cosmic wheel.
Yeah.
As
Where's Stu?
what we believed would allow us the ability to bat aside the gods did nothing but, quite frankly, manipulate the weave in a way that was unintended, or at least this is what my mother told me. The reason magic can't be manipulated at such a high level except in very certain instances, and why men can't grow beyond their realms and fight dragons barehanded, is because fundamentally the weave has been torn. And like a piece of 2-ply toilet paper, an entire layer has been struck from it, weakening its hold. It drove a lot of the magic beast away and otherwise, but it also gave us less defense against when something finally did happen. And when it did, the woman was gone. And the dwarven kingdoms were driven deep underground. Like a man pressing into clay, forming it deeper and deeper, causing the dark dwarves to begin to rise again. Duergar. And they siphon from its power. We go into Duergar lands to get to the old throne room where this was originally enacted, to bestow the weave back upon itself. Or at least, that's what my mother told me. One of 12 families to escape this cataclysm, this ruining. And they've spent generations, and not a man or woman amongst my family has lived beyond the age of 300 because of it. Four generations have passed. And as the families keep coming to a rotted fields, as the families are not born, men and women are born infertile. And I fear, as I have not been able to have child, I might be the last. And I was in a position to bring about these pieces and see what may be done. This is the Mithril Road's dwarves' last hope. To redeem themselves and bring those cities back up, and if not, at least bring the world back to the place that it originally was.
That does seem like a noble effort. Insight check.
Sweet. Okay. Sure. You guys had enough interaction with him. I'll definitely allow it. You cold and calculating bastard.
Him or me?
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
As a whole, his demeanor has changed pretty suddenly when he begins talking about it, and he took a moment, kind of a preparation. Whether it was all a pre-planned speech or whether it was all truth, you're not entirely sure. He's more or less been very private. He hasn't been very jovial across this entire trip. He's
telling
pretty
me.
hard to read just because he doesn't open up as a whole. So maybe your innate inclination is take it with a grain of salt,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more information than he's ever shared.
Fair enough. I, for one, am all for restoring power, or powers to this world. The question is, what exactly is in it for us? We have followed you for quite some time with nothing but a little
What the
bit of...
payment you originally received?
How much was that?
1,000 gold each.
Lot. You guys got 1,500, I thought.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's what I have on Barracuda sheet.
No, you only took 500 for a
Yeah,
room,
that's
but
fine.
they split up the other 500.
Yeah.
So it was like 1250 or something each. Or a little bit less, 12 something.
Yeah, it would be 12. You guys would have gotten 1250.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that. No, I thought that was payment for getting the shard.
Well, yeah, but then he was like as part of that payment, it was just like,
Oh, that's
you
right. We
wanna
had that
keep
big thing. How
following
much
me?
is it?
And
Yeah, how much is it worth? That's right. That whole spiel. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, sorry.
I've given you
Hoping
enough
that
money to.
is luck.
I've given you enough money to retire on. I've told you whether you come with me or not, I'm going to follow this to its end. You've become more powerful along the way, more powerful than most motormen.
What time is it now?
Late eve. There's no sun.
Would I be awake by now?
Yeah, I'd say you're here. I would say you
Oh,
would have been
okay.
gathered for this.
Okay.
I'm here for the story. As long as you keep paying my way, I'll keep following.
I would expect nothing less from the muscle bards.
Gub. Gub having fun. And
And by the
if
look of
money
it-
and food coming, then Gub happy.
I think you're having a bit too much fun there, Gub.
What do you mean?
How the money is fine, but maybe you cut down on that food. Lose that ring, like I told you.
And the shake his belly a little bit.
And Gub is getting larger.
The rug does seem a little bit small on you,
Right, there's
cutting
no
you
reason-
off a little bit.
I want to make sure that you finish your journey. I'd like to help you see it through.
There's no reason to be rude to him. He's risked his life for me many times, and as far as goblins go, he's a good man.
Oh, thank you. Nicest thing you ever said to me, Dennis.
We wouldn't be making if it wasn't affecting our travels. Normally, we wouldn't care.
It is?
You're slower than you normally would be. Out of breath quicker.
He did have problems climbing that rope.
That's what I'm saying.
Gub,
We're only looking out for his
just-
health. We're not doing it to make fun of him. To make fun
Gub
of you,
just still on. Gub gonna start cutting soon.
Gub. Okay.
Jesus, you're Dark Knight, Clayton.
I think he meant cutting food, not cutting himself.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what I.
Okay.
I
Thank
thought
you.
you meant
Cutting muscle. Like I Gub was bulking. Then
He's
Gub
now working
will-
out. He's now
Gub
working
will-
out with
So
Merlin.
Gub was bulking. No more bulking.
Yeah.
Gub's still bulking.
No. I think Gub's bulked enough.
Gub. If Gub bulk enough, Gub get taller.
If you bulk enough, you're not gonna
Oh.
cut. That's just you'll get stuck in the bulk cycle.
Not how it works, Gub.
Would Gub know what a bloat mage is?
No,
Nobody knows what a fatty tribe is.
he doesn't.
Would the fatty tribe have bloat mages?
Don't just become a blow mage for being fat.
I
No.
know, but I like to imagine that that's what he
There
thinks
were
would happen.
mages who were fat.
Yeah, you can be a fat mage, but
There were bloated mages.
yeah.
There's another word for bloat mage is blood mage, so they hugger blood and stuff.
Mm,
I know.
fun times.
I'm
Pustules.
just trying to make a joke.
Gross. So then, from here, what is our next plan?
Well, we've avoided the Oasis Road, so we're going to have to go through the mountains, potentially follow the Mithril Trail, getting into where the capital used to be. From there, head down and get into the throne room.
Well, that's
It
just
requires sneaking, and so Gub, while you're a good man, you might want to stop eating as much.
Gub very sneaky.
Doesn't he have the highest?
As he's
I do.
fat.
He's gonna be breathing heavier.
He's gonna stick out more
Yeah,
than normal.
just assume that whenever Gub's not talking, there's.
Fuck.
kind of. He's winded from walking upstairs to this meeting.
He didn't even go upstairs, he just walked across the hall.
Yeah, he was asleep. Yeah. Well, that seems quite simple. That's only 3 things.
Well, we head into the Oasis Road, get some distance, and then cut directly east. In either case, right now we put distance between us and those red sails.
Any idea who those are?
I know they are men who wish for the God's will to be done as it has already been ordained.
Thought we all figured it out back on the island.
Fanatics.
need to understand New Will of Big Rock.
Hmm. Well then. We can keep on going down this Mithril Road. There are certain people and things that I prefer to avoid on the main caravans.
Like what? Members of the opposite sex? Put my hand up.
Dennis.
Technically, yes.
Hold on, I want an answer from him. You gotta stop being so vague. We're together. We've been together for a while. You don't. Who's after you? Why are they after you? What do we have to protect you from?
Why you
Sure.
don't use Gub Invention?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's not, to be honest, it's not a case of people that are after me. It's more I'm after certain people.
So you.
And if
What was
they-
that about Gub's ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cursed, and it makes him eat. And he doesn't want to take it off.
What?
Why didn't anyone say?
What?
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 Gub, take off your ring.
You being ridiculous. Gub just hungry.
Alright, try it. We'll leave it off for a day, maybe 2 days. You'll still the same amount of hungry.
Looking at his
What about
finger,
going?
I don't know if he can take it off. We might have to.
Everyone but Gub roll me a will save.
God damn it.
Is that wisdom?
Yes,
Everyone just
wisdom.
nonchalantly said it's cursed. What? I rolled a 6. I'm gonna get fat now. I'm gonna be a fat dragon.
Dragon blob.
Gub. Roll
Yes.
me a will save.
Why don't you just have everybody roll a wisdom save? Everybody but Gub and then Gub.
To see who he
Great
fights.
question.
Who does he shoot?
Just to
So
exercise in
so-
efficiency.
Gub reaches, pulls the ring off. Merlin,
It comes off.
as he does this, like a layer of skin on the end of his finger past the
Hey.
ring comes off and balls itself up. Everyone else is like, good, he got the ring off. Merlin, you're like,
That wasn't the ring. Good, we settled that.
Well, no, he said the ring came off.
No,
It
it's-
didn't
he said
actually.
you
Merlin
saw that it was a
is the
ball of
only
skin.
one who
Yeah.
knows the ring doesn't come off. Gub knows the ring's not off. Gub doesn't know he pulled his own skin off. But everyone else is like, great, we pulled the ring off. So
Athletics,
right.
grab, and I'm
Okay.
gonna pull it off.
Okay, acrobatics, Gub? Disadvantage.
Disadvantage for me?
You're fat as fuck! You gained almost 50% of your weight!
Listen, I'm just asking. I'm sorry.
Cub's gonna roll a 20, and he's gonna fucking.
Oh, that would be.
Still not beat him because you can't
220s.
crit scale checks.
2 20s, though, would probably do it. Maybe.
No, I still
He
can't.
doesn't have a +5, yeah.
I rolled pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
You're grabbed. As
What?
Merlin is gonna start pulling.
What
What
Everyone,
are you doing, Merlin? He took the ring off.
He
Oh,
took the
wait.
ring. Everyone
You
else.
ripped out- He'd rather rip off his own
The
skin.
ring on the ground. See? Why is
I'm gonna
it
keep
wet?
going.
Okay.
Mm.
Roll me a strength check.
Pure strength.
I'm gonna try and bite Merlin.
Okay. Roll me attack. It doesn't get the ring off as you're just kind of pulling.
Didn't get it.
Nope. DC's going down though.
Hey,
More often.
By
the way,
we
you
notice
guys
that
see
it's
him
not
pulling-
the ring?
Nope, you don't.
So we pick it up and it looks like the ring on the ground?
Yeah, it's the ring. You're like, you have the
Oh,
ring.
okay.
As he's now just yanking his finger. He's like pulling. His gum's like.
I'm gonna go try to
"Ah!"
stop Merlin.
Merlin.
Grab Merlin around the waist and like pull him up. Merlin, you're hurting the guy!
Opposed athletics.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking murder me in this.
Oh, I rolled so low.
Well, you're grappling him. You haven't pulled him off.
So
Gub,
I'm grappling Merlin and Merlin grappling
Yeah.
Gub.
Yep.
Like a cinch Simpsons episode where Homer's
Um,
choking Bart and Marge is
Do we
choking
know
Homer.
when I can?
Alaric, did you want to do anything?
Good.
Can I help Solomon? Get him
I'm
off?
just gonna cast command after that.
He's still giving him. You give him advantage on his future stuff as he's
Yeah.
doing that. Merlin, or acrobatics from Gub and athletics from Merlin, and then
No.
another strength check.
Hold
Wait,
on,
what's
let's-
Vosshawk doing?
Yeah, Vosshawk, what are you doing?
I'm enjoying seeing the goblin getting
I'm
grappled.
sad. People are after me.
You know, for once, I'm happy that Vosshawk is an asshole.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Roll me
kind of.
another
Well, I tried to.
It's not.
for acrobatics.
I tried to get him to take the ring off himself. He didn't
You
want
could
to.
roll me athletics as well.
Why
if that
didn't
would
you?
be better
I'm
without
like around
disadvantage.
Merlin's waist. Why didn't you tell us?
It didn't seem pertinent at the time.
You're an asshole.
Okay, Merlin, go ahead and roll me another strength check. Okay. You keep pulling on his finger. Gub, you feel something pop on your finger. Like, maybe he dislocated your finger.
I'm gonna get that finger off if that's. So,
You all hear a very distinct... As he just...
Can I pull a little bit harder?
After that, after he dislocates his finger, I'm gonna do the command spell and try to stop Merlin.
Okay.
is that
let's
attack
go
or a
for-
save?
It's
Save.
it's a wisdom save.
I'll counterspell it.
Wow.
So, okay. So, what level spell are you using? There.
It doesn't matter.
That's not how
It
counter-
does. How?
He-
What level are
He
you?
can't. He's a paladin. He can't outcast me.
I am aware. I'm asking you what level are you using? Third level, correct?
I have to use third level.
All right, great. I
So
didn't know if
higher.
it was a second
Yeah.
level or something.
No,
All
it's
right.
third level.
So use the third level, Solomon. Your command spell as you begin casting it.
Oh,
Talk to me
don't
what
tell
this
that
looks like.
Janet is fucking.
He's like,
This was
"Kinda
like Merlin's trying to rip Gub's finger off because he doesn't think he actually pulled it off. And I'm trying-
Describe your spell for me.
Oh, I'm like around his waist. As I have like one arm underneath him, I'm like doing a little hand gesture underneath him, trying to
What
like,
does
and I'm
counterspell look
whispering.
like?
I'm just kind of watching his hand and not just like subtly just doing the same hand motion, but in reverse. And just
Okay,
like.
so it's like the reverse of
Yeah.
like fucking Naruto when he does the Sharingan against whatever that guy is. Instead
You
of
can do it
copying
faster than him.
You do it in reverse.
Yeah.
You just like go backwards on it as you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I know this.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's like
As
1, 2,
your
3.
spell
dead.
just dissipates.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Acrobatics from Gub and athletics from
Oh,
I roll so good at these.
there goes the fucking finger.
It might. He might roll poorly.
Hey,
Uh,
I
he
He has
said.
a +3. You can't get.
Roll me a strength
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
Gub. As you're pulling, you finally you break away. As you go to your knees, fuck! As he just ripped your fucking finger off of your hand.
You're permanently
He
troubling.
literally twisted and just. It's more of it doesn't. The whole finger doesn't come off. It's just dislocated to the point where it's just like it's been stretched out, so everything is just hurt in pain. There's blood oozing from it as the like all the fat and
That's recoverable.
It like pops as all the bones are disconnected as it just
It's healable.
as it
God,
rips
sounds
a
like it,
ton
yeah.
of skin off of your finger.
Gub doesn't like scream. He just is kind of shaking and staring at it, just and just looking at Merlin like. "Ah!"
By the way, Merlin
Oh,
or Solomon, you're now holding a lump of Gub flesh.
Why am I holding a lump? Oh, the ring.
Ring you grabbed
Ring-
her.
Well, I probably would have dropped the ring after I hold it. Like after I know
You
I
hold
would
on
have
to
flung
it,
it.
trying to do the thing. Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Here's the ring.
I go. try
You're
to
still
find
coming in the morning
flesh on the
calisthenics, so you get back down to shape.
Gub faints.
You find that's fair.
I
You
find
find
the lump of skin.
you find the lump of bloody flesh.
Alaric, can you help him?
Yeah.
I'll aid Alaric when he makes the heal check.
I think he's just gonna cast heal on him.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Oh,
use
that's
a.
fair. Yeah, but you always say that healing them like gives them more HP, but doesn't fix their finger. You have to
Correct.
take a heal check.
Then I'll make a medicine check, my
There
friend.
you go,
Okay.
medicine. Yeah.
So repair some of the tissue.
Well, the medicine is the more important than the heal. So,
Roll it
yeah,
again.
you begin setting it.
Oh,
Alaric, there might be permanent damage to this, but it's one finger.
I'm gonna keep that to myself for now.
Okay.
It wasn't the trigger finger, so he was fine.
Yeah, one of the
Oh,
range
wow.
damage.
You healed
Probably
10
gonna be some
damage.
permanent damage. As you heal 10, as you cast it,
Yeah.
as Gub just, why?
Why?
I'm sorry, Clayton, but you need to come off.
Gub's
Gub,
never gonna forget this.
just FYI, Gub, half your
I
HP
know
you just
this.
lost.
So are there actual spells that give limbs back, or is it
Yeah.
restoration still?
Half his HP?
I'm guessing he was getting bonus HP. For having that.
Yeah, more he
Are
ate,
there
the better he got.
what's the spell called?
He's like the blob.
But eventually it would have killed him.
Well, no, the other guy didn't die. You guys had to kill him.
Well, yeah, because we were keeping him alive.
Oh, heart attack.
Just pass out.
Mm.
As you just, yeah, you guys are just constantly CPRing him. Rephrase that. Alaric was constantly CPRing him.
And also he couldn't move under his own power.
True fact.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the resources to deal with that.
Yeah, we do. Tensor's floating disc and we're on a camel.
You hear a knocking on your door.
Yes, hello.
Goldear is there and just goes, sorry, I heard some screaming coming from your room. I wanted to make sure everything was okay and the hobgoblin wasn't causing any problems.
The goblin had a fat problem and we were taking care of it.
Home liposuction is never a good thing. But it needed to be done.
What?
He had a... It's not a big deal.
He's gonna go try to push the door open.
I haven't opened.
As
like,
he
I'm
pushes it
just
open, he
standing
looks, he's just like... So he's just busted and like de-skinned finger and like passed it on the floor, like half holding it. As Merlin's like rolled him over and is like examining it, like...
Alaric.
Alaric, sorry. As he just goes, just trying to keep it down up here. As he just takes a step back and closes the door,
Lulu.
looking a little concerned.
Isn't.
Right. What just happened?
You saying that?
Daneth. Right.
Remember that fat man on the caravan?
He wasn't
He
there.
wasn't on the caravan.
Oh, fuck, he wasn't.
No.
Gub had a ring that the previous owner was extremely large, like extremely obese.
Don't talk about
And-
Baldric. His death was a travesty. He was killed by a Fomorian.
Alright, well, he was cursed by that ring that Merlin has right now. And I don't know how, but he kept eating. And it looks like that's what Gub has been doing.
Hold on. Foshawk, how long between when Gub put it on and you found out? Like, did you find out about it yesterday? 2 days ago?
I believe the thought first crossed my mind as we were leaving the Goblin Islands. But I wasn't 100% sure.
You don't,
It's
you
been
don't
like
look at
a
his
month.
finger or anything?
Well, he has always spoken of the Fatty Tribe, and I don't know goblins or wild goblins like him that well. All he might have been doing is trying to broaden his horizons.
I'm gonna make an insight check to see if this man's
GR roll bluff check and insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee, I saw that coming.
I
That's not a
did
GR roll.
it.
You're gonna beat me. I've got a +0 anyway. For deception, I think. Yeah.
Roll with disadvantage because you didn't GR roll. No, I'm just kidding. It's 22.
Anyone watching the stream gets to see this. Oh, shoot.
Solomon, there's some truth to what he's saying, although
He's Still lying out his ass.
There's some not truth to what he's saying as well.
When you're the streamer,
Alright.
it's very hard to hide a GI
Hey.
roll when it's on there.
Hey, Merlin, I closed the stream at that point.
Ah. No one
Merlin,
watches.
I'm sorry for not believing you. Vazhak, figure it out. And I'm gonna go to bed.
Figure it out.
Just leaves.
What a great delegator.
Why did we have to put up with Titus for fucking years? We should have had Solomon. Solomon the Wise. Delegates this shit.
That's what Titus did too. Titus delegated everything.
But Titus delegated things poorly. He's like, okay, you both love the baby.
Next,
We'll
do
kill it
everything.
and give you both half the
Exactly,
baby.
we'll slice it in half.
Yeah,
Yes.
but then one of them was like, no, she can keep the baby. Like, no, you're getting half of it and you're gonna like it.
You're gonna get
Like,
the baby, but just in 2 halves.
Yeah.
I just want to cut the baby in half. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
You can have the whole baby. It's just gonna be parts.
No one
See,
else
the
is
thing-
here. It's just me. I know. I want to cut your baby in half. It's not a big deal.
The thing you didn't realize is that I went into this situation
then you
wanting to
rolled
cut the baby in
And then
half.
you roll bluff or diplomacy and convince them that wasn't the case. And they'd be like, oh,
Little
okay.
did you know, that lady is my wife. I set this whole thing up.
I'm gonna cast my feet to revive the baby now. I cut him in half. He's Oh, I failed. This is
You're
your
on
new baby
Paladin.
now.
Kick the baby.
Bring me another baby.
I'm gonna cut that one in half. Okay, Solomon just walks out and goes to bed.
Mm-hmm.
After I make sure Gub's finger is okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
No, please take him. I don't want him in my room. Please, just get him out.
Can I sort of try and wake him up?
Yeah, you can slap the hell out of him.
I'm gonna give him a few good slaps to wake him up.
Go.
Do I wake up? I feel like I'm still
Your
in
decision.
shock.
Yeah, then you don't wake up.
No. They put me in the situation they could take me out.
Oh, you want to be taken out? Grab a knife.
So who is in each room?
Everybody has their own room.
We do? Oh, I don't know.
Man,
About to share a
fucking
room with
fancy.
the muscle bar together.
Dude, we didn't split. We didn't get our own rooms when we were like level fucking 15.
Yeah, now we're worth more.
Yeah.
We're worth more to Dan. Oh, when we were 15. Never mind. Let's go
You guys are
to
worth more to
Daniel.
Danet than you guys were ever worth to yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just
Wanna
make sure I did it most that I can, and I'm going to go to my room.
Okay, you're gonna take him to his,
I
or-
can.
You're gonna take him to his, or you're just gonna leave him on
No,
on Danet's floor?
I'm leaving him. I'm not the last out.
This is why we say you're
Oh,
gay,
okay.
Logan, because you'll help a random fucking elf, but you won't help your
Real
fucking
quick,
party.
real quick, this is why
You did it
Gub
to
thinks
yourself!
you're gay. This is why Gub thinks you're gay. Nobody
Your
else
elf
cares that
sleeps
you
in
like
your room, Alaric.
That's fine.
shirtless. He never has clothes on ever.
Merlin just likes pretty.
Balzac's 2 slaves sleep
Yeah, he likes
standing
pretty
up in the
men,
corner
though.
or something.
No,
I
Well,
know how
Merlin
to
just like
remember
pretty,
this.
is what I'm saying.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
Merlin just like
Yeah.
pretty. Okay, I thought you said Alaric.
You gave him away.
As we're leaving, well, everyone else has gone, have they? Or Merlin, have you left?
I'll carry Gub to whatever room was his.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why Merlin is Gub's best friend.
Yeah, I care about you. I'll take off your ring. I'll rip your finger off if I have to,
Thank
and then I'll get you back into shape.
Yeah.
So I'll just say to Daneth, I'm more than happy to see exactly where this ends. Maybe if we succeed, I may have a favor to ask afterwards.
Alright.
I was really expecting Gub to just vomit up all the food.
And then I'll go to bed.
No.
Oh, by the way, I'm putting that ring and wrapping it up in a cloth and putting it in my bag.
Okay.
I'll find a use for it.
A bloody ring. Sure.
Can I share an
Okay.
idea I got?
Sure.
So I was looking at one of the spells I got for 3rd level, and it's melded to stone. If we're out in the wild, I can just ritually cast it, and we can sleep in the rocks.
No, because it doesn't last that long.
8 hours.
Is it concentration?
No?
And is it self-target?
touch.
Okay, so everybody goes to sleep. Can everybody roll me a perception check?
Don't
Me
want.
included.
Yes, you included.
Hell yeah.
Can you guys GR roll this, please?
Too late.
Okay, everyone except Merlin, GR roll. Merlin, GR roll it anyway. Roll it again. GR roll. This one's not going to count, but I just want you to feel involved.
Nat 20.
Yeah, we're going to
Oh.
use that first one. Okay,
Roll the
What are we rolling this
D17.
for?
you'll find out momentarily.
Oh, we're getting attacked. Okay.
17. You not even like as like a joke, like haha, D100. No, you chose a lower dice.
D17.
Solomon,
The ring kind of rolls
You
across the
wake
floor.
Mm-hmm.
you wake up as your door goes like it's closing. Like,
All right, no clothes on. Just pick up my sword.
did you
Throw
lock
it
your
out of
door?
Me?
Did you lock your door?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean,
Same.
don't. Yeah, if we have the keys to it, I'll lock
Yeah,
it.
you can lock it and unlock
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
your door was locked. You just heard it close.
And me, I always
Perfect, I'm
alarm
gonna,
my.
like, swing open by grabbing my sword. Don't even need the hilt. No clothes on. Just a little
Letting your
thing
dinglies dangle.
covering his dingle. No, he has like a loincloth.
Retracts.
Rips open the door.
Retracts.
Okay. As you rip open the door and look out into the darkness,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a perception.
No dark vision.
GRO.
Yep, GR roll, please. With disadvantage because you're in darkness.
I must wish them. Oh, good. All right.
That sounds like an
Okay.
If I can't see, can I shoot lightning this thing? No, I'm not gonna do that to this nice place. I'm not gonna do this to this nice place.
Okay. Okay. I was
Already
like,
guessed.
yes.
Already guessed.
It is all made of stone. You will burn it, but
Yeah, fuck it. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
scorch marks.
Fine.
okay. Okay. As you kind of look out, look back, you don't really see anything.
I'm gonna go straight to Dan's room.
The
Open the
fuck
door.
is happening?
His
See
door is still locked.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, I hear him.
Click. Yeah. It's like, hold on. See, yo, what's up? Oh,
Someone's
Sullivan,
here.
what do you need? I need someone's
I'm
here.
like, I'm just looking down the hallway
Pants,
where like
apparently.
leads to the stairs. I'm like halfway down. Like, someone's here, Dennis.
What do you mean?
Someone was in my room and closed the door, and I can't see in the dark, so he got away. My door was locked, and he still got in. she?
Hold on. As he runs over and kind of lights up a torch and lights one of the sconces on the side of the wall. I don't see anyone.
Okay.
Okay. Is everyone else okay?
Is your necklace still here?
Yeah. I mean, why would they want
Your necklace.
that? Yeah. Let me look. Yeah.
Okay.
Still
Well,
wearing it.
open it up. Don't shake it. Open it up.
Reaches in. Yeah. Still here.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm going back to bed.
He only felt it. He didn't see it.
Okay.
He would feel his life force draining away. It's like, yeah,
Have
it's
a
like
good night.
sticking your tongue to a 9-volt battery. That tingle.
You don't need to see
I'm
it
just-
to know it's there.
I'm just gonna go to the other doors and just make sure my friends aren't dead.
Yeah. One of the other ones is unlocked.
Who's?
Merlin's.
Oh God. Oh, I'm running. I'm opening.
As-
As soon as I go, like, oh, this one's locked, this one's locked. I like go past it a little bit after noticing it's something. I'm like, it's Merlin's room, and I run back and go swing it open.
Who locked Gub's room if he's still passed out?
Someone could lock it from the outside, and he could just unlock it from the inside.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. As you open up the door, Merlin, can you roll me a will save? Just GR roll, please.
Oh, I hope the
Good.
get
I
him.
like to hit the button.
Could you imagine Merlin bulking?
Oh my God! Imagine how pissed Merlin would be if it ruins his body.
Oh, I think he would have the willpower. No, that's not true. Probably that's fine.
Merlin, you're just passed out of sleep. You're just sleeping. You're sleeping a good night's rest as you open up the door. Oh, that's Merlin's room. As you boom, throw it open, you see Merlin, like, the blanket's been kicked off. He's just laying in the bed, like...
Perfect. I go check the windows in the room if there are any.
There are no windows.
Perfect. I kick him awake. Well, I don't kick him. I gently shake him.
Someone
Like,
paid the troll
Merlin,
toll.
wake up.
Yeah?
Someone
Yes.
was in your room. Do you lock your room at night?
Merlin.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you go out during the night?
No.
You didn't forget to lock the door on the way in?
Maybe?
No, someone was in my room and it was
I was
locked.
kind of drunk. I think I did, though. Pretty good.
I go through and I look through my stuff.
Okay. You look through your stuff.
Just like looking for the important bit, like
Yeah. The
knick-knack.
ring's still there. You're kind of going through, looking. Everything seems to be there. Doing this, Braylon kind of goes through. His new sword has been taken. Merlin, the sword I bought in this town is gone. That was fine craftsmanship. That's a real shame. That was like 70 gold.
When you bought it, who was around?
Shopkeep,
Any
a
notable
lot of other.
faces?
Not to sound racist, but all dwarves look the same.
That is racist, so you
That's pretty racist.
mission failed.
They'll have beards and they.
I
thought
know,
he was
but
a
don't
dwarf,
say
wasn't he?
not to be racist and then say something inherently racist.
Yeah, they all look very.
Just say it. Just say
Okay,
it.
fine. All the dwarves look the same, and
Good.
they all had large beards.
No, you're a racist, but at least you're not a hypocrite.
Well, he wasn't a hypocrite.
He was. He says not to see racist, and then he says something
Not to
anyway.
seem racist,
Anyway.
but
That's
I
not
can't
really
tell the difference.
hypocritical. That's just
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna
lying.
check my stuff and then go to bed.
Okay, Solomon. As you check your stuff, there's a new vial in there.
I take it.
Yep.
There's no window in here.
Nope.
I check it
Okay.
against the wall. Wait, hold on. Is there any inscription
Please
on
tell
it?
me
at
it's
all?
alchemist fire.
There's no inscription on it. What color is it?
Black.
Not that I. Oh, it's black. I'm not gonna throw it up against the wall.
I thought you were throwing it up against the wall. You saw it and you just went.
That's fair. That's fair. If there's no inscription on it, I'm throwing
Well-
it up against the wall.
Stun archer
Shatter.
elixir.
And it went all over the wall.
Yep.
And that's it.
And it's just kind of oozing down.
Alright, I'm gonna take a piece of my rope
It's
Cut it
just
off.
an ooze.
and just throw it into the ooze.
Okay, it's just kind of sinking down the ground and beginning to
Is it-
congeal.
Is it? Oh.
Solomon's making modern art.
It's just all collecting at the bottom as it's
Sounds-
just trailing down. It's okay.
I go.
Go. Yeah, I'll keep the door unlocked.
At this
I
point,
go.
I gotta get a
Solomon's
new
on the
sword.
bed, pointing his sword at it.
It's just like slowly congealing down as you like throw a piece of rope at it as it like sticks into it and like is congealing down.
Yes.
Someone planted a vial in my bag and I threw it at the wall, and now it is oozing onto my floor, and I think something's wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Something's oozing on the ground. I need your help.
This isn't a problem I thought you would have.
Quick judgment. I was spooked. Someone was in my room. I got worried.
So you just go through a glass vial.
He's Greek. You can't
You know
find
what it
the white
is?
plates.
Do you know what it
I
is?
look at it. Do I know what it is?
Roll me a knowledge arcana.
I hope you roll a 20 and know exactly what it is. You.
It was pretty good.
How do you interact with it? Looking at it, it's a ooze. What do you do to interact with it to kind of try to figure out what it is?
I light my candle. I'm like,
As you put the candle into it,
mhm.
it kind of begins like pulsating around near the flame.
I think it's a ooze.
Who would put an ooze in my bag?
The one that hopes it would break it?
So it was a good thing that I broke it on the wall.
No. Now there's just an ooze on the floor.
Yes, but there could have been an ooze in my backpack, dissolved all my stuff.
Could have done a number of things with it.
Well, there's no
You
windows
left it
in
in
here,
the
so
jar.
I think my options were pretty slim in here, Merlin.
There's no time device. It's not explosive. It just would have been in the jar for a while.
But what if it was alive and it got out? Anyway, how do we kill it?
How do I kill it? Do I know?
It doesn't seem to be moving a whole lot for something that's alive. It's like he's shattered against the wall. It's just like leaking down into the corner. It interacts a little bit from the flame, but it's not like it's like bleeping or anything.
Oh my god, I wonder if it's...
Is there a
one of
mill?
those, But just...
Is there any kind of mill here? Lumber
What do you
mill?
mean Like a lumber mill?
Oh wait, no. I got a bag of flour. I'm gonna flour it up.
Hey, you just start throwing
Good,
flour
we'll
at it.
make bread, you're right.
Yeah, I'm trying to like dry it out.
Make
Just throw a
sourdough.
ton of flour on there. Just kind of like, it's how much you have. What is one bag of flour? Like a pouch? Like a
Pound.
fucking
I was
10-pound
I
bag
was
of
thinking-
flour?
I was thinking it was like a 1 to 5 pound bag.
We'll say it's a 1-pound bag. Yeah, you just unzip it and just kind of start throwing it all over it, just kind of making sure it all lands on it. Just a big pile, kind of knock it around and spread it. All you can see now is flour, covering it completely.
You guys
You
really
mind
are
if I-
making
you
modern
mind if I
art.
stay in
Yeah.
your room tonight?
We gotta still deal with this thing.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna leave it.
Oh.
Okay, should I put it back in? I have a boat. I have a bottle. Can we put it back in the bottle?
It's bigger than a bottle. It's expanded out into like 2 feet in diameter at this point. It's just like huddled in a corner now as he dumps a bag of flour on it.
I grab Merlin, or I grab Solomon's bed sheet and I start to like, I grab what do I have? Is there anything in this room that could possibly be used for scooping?
There is a drawer on a dresser.
Yeah, I pull out the drawer and I start scooping it onto the bed sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to do that. It has dried out enough to where it is very more or less solid form. It's still kind of jiggly, but
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. And I tie up the bed sheet.
Yep.
And then I go outside.
Yep.
To the front. Like, is there anybody around?
There's Goldier, and that's about it. As he's just like half nodding as he hears, he's like,
Hey, go there.
"I'm sorry, what's that?"
Is there a waste disposal? Solomon had an accident as I hold up the bed sheet.
Roll me a persuade or diplomacy.
Fucking
Roll me a
guy.
persuasion.
Dragonborns don't poop like that. You know that. We're lizards.
They
So what do you
poop
want me to
dry
do?
pellet.
Persuasion.
Like a persuasion, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give it.
I hand it to him.
Is it like vomit? Is it poop? What is it?
I think it's a slime.
What does that mean?
Not really sure. It might be dead.
Wait, are you telling me there's an actual slime? Wait, do Dragonborn do this? Do I need to tell a god?
No, he was just stupid.
What does that mean?
He found a vial of one and threw it against a wall.
What does that even mean?
Bound. You left out the one part.
Said found a vial of one.
Tell him not to do it again. See, like, is holding as far away as possible as he walks outside.
Yeah. So I guess throw it in lava.
Sure.
Thanks, bud.
He walks outside. He has like no idea what the fuck he's gonna like spend all night trying to figure out what to do with this slime.
Just throw it in the,
It's
the
awesome.
molten metal of a forge. That'll fix it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just fucking waste disposal it.
Just don't tell any of the blacksmiths that he's thrown a slime into their metal. That probably,
Your sacred object.
yeah, that might count as
Well,
an impurity.
You come back as Merlin's or Solomon's still very upset as you walk out with now he doesn't have a sheet.
I am a little bugged about that.
The one that decided to throw it against the fucking wall.
Didn't seem to react too much. Like none of the walls been corroded away. Like
That was actually a present. It was there to help us.
I'm gonna go back to bed, Merlin. You have a good night. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
I love the nonchalantness. You guys are like, I'm gonna relock the door and I'm done. Solomon, you do anything else to keep
I
the
didn't
door
lose
locked?
anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna prop a chair on the doorknob.
Sure.
Is there a little writing desk? This is a shitty hotel then.
There's a writing desk. Yeah,
There we
you
go.
use the dresser for it.
Is it like a raven?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that.
You're able to do it. It's more of like door handles to like chair height. I was trying to think of that, but yeah, that is fair enough. You come back, Braylon's still like, I can't believe they stole my short sword.
That was using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah. And I go to sleep.
He just kind of like, okay, he's asleep again. Well, I guess I'll just, he like wanders off. You guys all wake up in the morning. Gub, you wake up first. You feel horrendous. Your finger feels like it's been pulled off your body. As you look down, it's still there, just oozing some. And the wrappage that Alaric has put on it.
Did I regain any hit points?
Yeah, I mean, you heal a quarter of your maximum hit points.
Okay.
You wake up first. Do you go just downstairs? You're not hungry. You're just in pain.
No, I stay in bed.
Okay. Next, Alaric wakes up in Vazhawk.
I feel fresh as a
Going to
daisy.
prepare my
Okay, you guys go
in
downstairs
my
for
daily
breakfast.
ritual.
Yeah. Merlin wakes up.
How am I
Solomon
waking up so late?
wakes up. You got woken up by some fuckhead.
That's
Threw a
fair.
slime up against a wall. Solomon, you wake up last
Yeah.
because you slept very uncomfortably because of no blanket.
I'm gonna
What's
go
this
up to
2
the
fingers?
wall and take these 2 fingers and go, and to see if there's any slime left.
Doesn't seem to be any kind of residue, although it is cleaner. There's no dust on this part of the wall.
God damn it! I got rid of cleaning supplies. All right, whatever.
I'm grabbing Gub, and we're going on our
Yep. Gub is just laying in bed, just
Gub and
Damn it.
no, your guy, Alaric. What's your guy's name again? Elf
Dakri.
something.
Duckry.
Duckry.
Yes.
Duckry.
Yeah.
Hey, Ducky.
Yeah, I'll come with you. Yeah, sure. Ducky's fine. Yeah, that's completely acceptable.
I'd like to call him Ducky from now on.
No. My real name is Duckry. Please do not insult my family.
About
Yeah.
slave.
Great thing.
Slave is fine.
Okay.
No, it
I'll
isn't.
still call you Duckry.
Gub,
It was fine.
you don't want to do this today.
No, I know. Gub hurt.
Gotta run it off. Gotta work it off. Work through the pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body.
No. Gub hurt.
Gub. I know it hurts. But you gotta do it.
It sounds like he's forcing you to.
Right.
No
You
pain,
can
no
run
gain.
all you want, you're still gonna do it.
He like
I
drags
just like I'm like laying like I'm assuming he's next to my bed like
Yeah.
talking to me and I'm like just turn around and like pull the
cutting
covers
out,
over my head.
He pulls the covers over his head, like it turns,
Like I turn
his
around
body-
and just
turns his
and-
body away from you and pulls the covers over his head.
Exactly. Sorry, my
Grabbing him.
You
connection.
just
Sorry.
pick him up in his entirety.
Yeah.
Okay, he just picks you up like in the blanket and carries you outside.
I'm gonna hit him. Beat him up.
Just hitting him over and over again. Can't get a whole lot of movement, because the blanket is taut, but he carries you outside. You're just being hit over and over again, Merlin.
Eat me as much as you want, as long as you're healthy.
No
I'm
pain, no
perfectly
gain.
healthy.
Gub's not healthy.
By the way,
Yeah,
Gub,
because Gub fingers hurt.
you now realize how fat you are. Like, the realization of everything about your body has suddenly hit you.
I imagine he's like you're looking at the difference between like Stan and Cartman.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, Gub.
I know.
All right. As you take him outside, as everyone else is eating breakfast and having a gay old time, how are you gonna convince Gub to run? What are you gonna do?
Same way I did last time. Wait, no, last time I used food to lure him through most of it.
No,
Yeah.
last time
No,
you ran.
Yeah, it was either get dragged or yeah.
You just
Run.
tied a rope to him.
Hmm.
You do the same thing.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I had a
Gub.
rope tied around the chest so that I could have weight on it.
That's right. Yeah.
That way I can keep my same level without.
Yep. Gub, are you gonna get dragged, or are you gonna just run?
I'm gonna run, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Okay. You
I'm
take.
not asking you to be happy about it. I'm asking you to run.
I'm just cursing in Goblin. Just
Motherfucker, fuck, shit, fuck.
I respond back in Goblin. That's okay.
That's okay. Yep. This fucking piece of shit. Goddamn Longshank. I'll fucking kill him and eat his belly and get.
fucking take his skin. Fuck you.
That's okay. Yep. As you guys take a lap, Gub is just as tiring as it was last time. As you eventually make it all the way back around.
Did
having
any dwarves join us this time? I think we got some
Uh,
looks last time.
You did get some looks last time. Well, one dwarf joins you for a little bit as he's like, "All right, I gotta go to work. Thanks." It's like a couple mile circuit. You know, it takes you guys a while to do it. As he's like, "Thanks, gotta go to work. Same time tomorrow."
If we're still here, yes.
And he wanders off. And,
Yeah.
Gub, you make it back to the inn as the bartender just looks as you guys come in. She's just like, what can I get for you all today?
Can Gub have water and
Pepto-Bismol.
some food? But mostly water. I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. She wanders off and gets like a pitcher of water, puts it at the table, and then starts feeding the same amount of food that she did previously.
I think I got some good
I'm not gonna
exercise won't
object.
fix.
But I'm going to eat like I don't know, like some like 2 sausages and maybe like an egg and a pancake, and that's it. Or
Yeah, okay. As you're kind of done, she stops serving out food. She's like, "Are you okay today, Gub?"
no,
Oh, okay.
look at me. My
Yeah.
finger hurts.
Oh,
like-
I'm so sorry. Can I get you anything for that?
My ring back.
No,
Oh,
thank you.
okay. She like goes past Merlin. She's like, "Thank you so fucking much."
I can't.
She just goes, "Thank you so much. Your food is free for the rest of the week. Or for the rest of your stay."
Yeah. And nothing. There's nothing good exercise won't fix.
Of course. 5 eggs, right?
You broke my finger.
Sounds good.
5
Exercise had nothing to do with it.
5 eggs. 5 eggs. Do you want any grilled? Any rice? No carb. Oh, no carbs. I have chicken. It's a little. I can get you like a grilled chicken breast.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that. She serves it.
Do you have any crickets or dead rats back there?
No.
Ask the restaurant if they have any dead rats.
It's a delicacy. where I
Yeah,
come
it's a
from.
dwarven delicacy. Everyone knows
No,
rat
No,
on a
it's
stick.
a Mizu delicacy.
I mean, you could go to the mines and probably kill a giant rat if you bring
No,
it back.
that's okay.
I'll cook
I'll
it
have
for
some
you.
eggs.
Oh, Goblin killed giant rat.
You know what? We could go for some giant rat killing.
You guys could do that.
I'd go for a rat.
You guys could do that.
Goblin looks like a giant rat right
She
now.
brings you guys some normal. She brings you guys some normal food as Dance is like. So are we leaving today, or are we planning to stick around and go kill some giant rats?
I hope so.
I thought we wanted to get as much distance as we can between us and the red sails.
No, we have to wait for Lark to see if he can go to the forge.
I don't.
Why does the Lark need to go to Forge?
What's his name? Said he should be able to find out today.
Find out
Mhm.
what?
If I could go to the forge.
Well, what are you going?
Why
to
you
the
need to
forge
go to
for?
Forge?
I thought we were gonna be here for a day or two, so I figured I'd plan
Well,
something
we're
for
gonna be
today.
here for a day or two. Do you want to look at the forge?
Thank you. You guys can go hunt rats or whatever.
It's Weasel Stomping Day.
Lark,
What's up?
can you change Gub's bandages? They're getting sticky.
Yeah. I'll do that.
That's that pain that he was talking about leaving the body. Pain's sticky. But
We found out one of my
weakness is
coworkers
sticky.
from my job, Doc. My last job.
Hmm.
Oh,
Were they
Oh,
old?
shit.
Or did
No,
something happen?
he was a year older than me.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
weakness
oh
leaving the body
Jesus
all at
Christ,
once.
that's young. Gub kind of like thinks about what Solomon has said and accepts it. It's like, okay.
This is all something Solomon said.
God, I'm sorry for calling you fat before.
Pain is sticky.
I
It's
only
okay.
meant it to help you.
Gub is fat.
Do you want me to roll
Yes,
a?
but Gub's gonna get skinny again, and
You
he's
can
gonna
do
run
it. You can
faster.
change
than
it.
All right, I didn't know if I could just do it. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Your legs are very much shorter than his, but maybe you'll run faster than all the. You can start a new clan, the Boombringers and Fast Runners. Boom.
Fast boom bringers.
It's gonna be a swoblin.
They'll be the best at keeping the fatty tribe in check because they can run faster and they can shoot.
I'm gonna so that there's a massage manual, right? That I got at the
Yeah,
library.
there is. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna practice my the technique on Gob.
Okay. Roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Ah!
It's
Part of me are massaging.
it's pretty good. Just the whole body. He's like going through your legs, your shoulders. He's like laid
The
out on
rest
the
of your body's
table.
gonna feel so good that you'll forget your finger.
It's pretty good.
Major pain. I'll make you feel
it's-
forget about your
it's-
leg.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm gonna try and fart if he gets near the bottom half of my body.
He goes to the glutes as you fart. He just ignores it. He's a professional.
I have a bag of rotting mass and
I look back expecting a reaction.
do you want some mush?
No.
Smells like.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys want to do today? Do you guys just want to head out, or do you guys want to? Is there anything else you guys want to do here?
We are
We can
letting
head out.
Big Man himself go to the forge.
Okay.
Well, we go kill cave rats.
Is that what you guys want to do? You guys want to
Yeah.
go kill giant rats? Okay.
The DM
Okay.
sends us on an epic mission, but
No,
all
I
you want to
don't-
do
I
is
don't
kill
actually
cave
wanna
rats.
Kill rats. Don't actually want to go kill rats.
Wait, you don't?
No, I
I
don't
thought
like.
I
the
thought we were
bigger-
getting you.
The bigger the listen, here's what it is. Where I come from, you take the rat by the tail and you eat it in one bite. But with giant rats, you have to take multiple bites, and that just ruins the whole thing. That's why we like small rats and crickets. We can wrap
No.
our tongues around them.
What if we go for the babies?
While they are tasty, it is morally tough for me to eat
Why?
baby
It's like eating
rats.
veal.
Yeah, why is that any different?
Only babies. It's
Just
not-
pretend that they're big rats.
Pretending sounds a lot like lying.
lying to yourself. No
Well,
problem.
if you don't look them in the eye, you can't tell the difference between a normal rat and a baby giant rat. It's the exact same.
Exactly.
If
Just
I
don't look 'em in the eye.
them in the
What if
eye,
all small rats are just baby giant rats?
That's
And
don't. Alright, well now I don't want
Gump
rats
used
now.
the same tactic when
Thanks,
eating
guys.
baby goblins.
no, I
I'll stick to
don't.
crickets.
Makes it much easier.
what if all crickets are baby giant
rats.
crickets?
Oh.
Giant rats.
I don't.
Careful, Merlin, you're scaring him.
He's gonna be vegan by the end of the campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, you posed as a giant baby.
I'm just gonna drink. I don't want rats anymore. Here's what it is. Today is our last day in the city.
Well, I don't know
So
about
we should
Solomon,
drink.
but now I want rats.
We should all drink and Merlin.
Is there a
should say
bathhouse
yes.
in this place?
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Let's do that.
No,
today.
Dwarven Keep has a bathhouse.
Merlin,
Yeah,
Hey.
it's volcanic waters that are sprung up that come up heated.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
Tell me there was a spring.
Well, it was mined.
Merlin, do you
Oh,
still
it's
have
it's
rings?
yours. Can it be ours for the day?
Mined.
Oh,
What is mine? No
Basically just
matter.
What was
a
that?
deep
Gump?
volcanic spring.
Do you have ring?
Do you want the ring?
Not to wear.
like that.
It's definitely somewhere.
Braylon's like, I threw it in the bathroom. It's gone. Sorry.
Well, no, it's not gone. It's in the bathroom. What do you mean?
Well, it's a long way down. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, there's indoor plumbing?
Well, it's
No, it's
more
just
like
a
a
hole.
hole.
It's the long
in the
drop.
ground.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
It's like a Terraria elevator, except it all leads to to a lava. So this place smells so bad.
Yeah.
All burning poop.
It's hygienic.
That and the dwarfs.
So bathhouse?
You're muted, Logan.
Bathhouse? Merlin?
He was not muted. Now he's muted.
I saw his lips moving, and I did not
He's
hear
still
anything.
talking.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You're muted
Cannot
now.
hear you.
No, you're muted on Discord now.
It says that your headphones.
Now his headphones muted, so he can't hear us.
Turn his mute. Okay.
There you go.
Can you
Now
hear
he can
me?
hear us. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay. Did you want to input to this conversation they were having?
I'd like to think I'd have left with what's his name.
Goldear has not showed up yet.
Then I shall be waiting eagerly. I'm very excited at my chance to maybe forward.
Yeah. And we're waiting for him to come back to escort us to the bathhouse.
That's true. After about an hour or so, eventually Goldear shows up. He just looks fucking tired as all hell as he comes out. Like, right, where are we going today? You guys, what is it that I can? Where do you want to go?
You said
you'd take
me to the forge today.
All right, no. I said I would put in a word and I would find out the answer to that.
yeah, that's what I mean.
You're very excited right now. I need you to calm down. I had a long night trying to deal with something.
I dreaded something.
What was it?
It was your accident.
Oh, thank you for that.
Why don't you come to the bathhouse with us on a treat?
Oh,
Oh,
please. You're paying? Yes, please. God.
Pee the bed?
How much it costs?
Something like that.
Yes, let's go to the bathhouse. I'm down. Yeah. Haven't been there
Well,
probably a week.
can he go to the forge or?
I can have the messenger come to the bathhouse and let us know.
Okay.
Question.
Answer.
How
Yes.
how deep is bathhouse?
3 feet, 4 feet.
Gub stay.
You gotta learn to swim. It'll be good for your finger.
No.
Does have healing properties, to be fair.
Gub put finger in water, but that's it.
Okay.
Gub's getting thrown in. I guarantee
you guys,
it.
You guys have a cannonball contest. Somebody's just gonna throw Gub in the fucking air. It's gonna belly flop and die.
Merlin's very respectful.
Okay.
Gub was probably going to go, hold on, run back into town like, I need a steel bucket and some sodium. And then I'll participate.
To be fair, if there were a time that Gub were to learn how to swim, it'd be now since he's fat as fuck and will probably just float.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. He takes you to a set of baths, to the bathhouse. As you guys enter in, there is a lovely man with long hair that is braided into his beard. As you come in, he's, welcome. How many will it be?
Nine.
9.
8.
See, Goblin,
10.
Hobgoblin. There is a furman.
No, I just using my finger.
You're still going in the room. That counts. Ooh, that one looks rather infected. We'll charge double for that one.
But he's already
Gub
half
just
because he's a
using
goblin.
finger.
So regular price.
That's a good point. 4 times the price.
What? He's cleaner than half the dwarves in here.
I'm sorry. Have you?
The other doors are miners. He doesn't do any mining.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's a
So we
traveler.
We don't, as he like combs his beard, we don't let the mining folk come in here. This is much too expensive for their type.
How many bathhouses are in this town?
2.
This place is on some elitist bullshit, guys. Let's go to the miners' bathhouse.
The mud pit.
Probably be a bit more fun.
Yeah.
Doesn't this one heal? Wait, does that one heal too, though?
That one, he like goes over to Solomon and he goes, that one's just normal water.
This one's normal water, too.
No, well, it has slight healing properties. It's built under a church.
I don't think that's true. I think you're just lying to get us.
That's definitely 100%
Alright,
true.
well, I think we'll be willing to pay
Right.
for it if you show us.
Yeah, the
that
other
we're
one
not
has
going
healing
there.
properties, Gub. Mm-hmm.
Gub going this one.
How much?
For this one? For all 9 of you, let's call it.
There's 10 of us. We're forgetting about Abraxas.
No, I've included Abraxas.
There's 5 of us. Then
That's-
there's
Is my
DNF?
cat with me?
Dennis,
Galdir.
Leyland,
Raylan.
Galdir,
I thought
and
Alark
then
wasn't
his
here.
2 slaves.
No, the
One
Goldie's
slave.
having a messenger come here, so I came with.
There's only one slave.
Abraxas. Oh, so us 5. Abraxas,
Bosshoff
Dennis,
has 2 slaves, and
No,
No,
he
they
doesn't.
got traded in.
Abraxas,
Oh.
No
Dennis,
fucking.
Galdir, Slave, and Braylon.
Yeah. Oh,
10.
so D10. Okay, yeah.
Do I have to
For
pay
all
for
of
my
you.
cat?
That'll be 20 gold. No, as long as your animal doesn't get in the water, it should be fine.
I can I'll put in 5.
I will also put in 5.
It should be completely fine.
Gub
I'll-
put in
That's
1.
10.
I'll do 4. No, I'll do 5.
Yeah, the guys with the fucking money.
16.
Gub, Vazok,
Gub is only using finger.
Yes, your
DNF.
infected finger that will surely not bring any problems upon our hot springs.
I'm putting another 5 in.
Dennis is like, no, just here you go.
Oh,
And he just
perfect.
drops it on
Okay,
the table.
5 back.
Did you do 20 or what?
That's technically 21, and he goes, and we'll take the rest of that as a cleaning charge. Thank you very much.
This is true.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm still blindfolded.
That's
Yes,
right,
here it
I
is.
forgot.
Yes. Well, you have the money. Well, we always welcome customers. Would you prefer like like something a little stronger, or would you prefer like a nice wine? Go with your
Stronger.
Stronger. Okay. Is that in agreement with everyone?
Sure.
I'm not good at drinking.
Well, you have to drink if you're coming to the bathhouse. It'll be there. I would recommend it. It
Stop bath keeping.
It invigorates the experience.
Gatekeeper,
Please,
the bath-
please, right this way. We'll bring you to the Azure room.
The blue
But
room.
you have to drink at the bar.
Merlin, this place is significantly less fun than I thought it was gonna be.
I agree. I wish we would have gone to the workers one.
Yeah, the water might be black, but the fun is a lot more than here.
Come right this way, as he goes and pushes open a couple curtains as you guys go through, as these like blue gemstones that have been mined over a long time have all been set. The entire floor is set with these blue gemstones as this blue and steamy water just irradiates as you hear a light kind of drum beat, and like somebody is playing the harp, although they're not in this room. There seems to be like a few canals in the roof that like the sound is radiating from.
They are very,
How
very talented.
how big is this pool?
They are very talented if they can play the drum beat on the harp.
Two different instruments, probably two different players.
How big is this pool?
It's probably about 20 feet long and about 6 feet wide.
So not really swimming length. Just chilling
No,
length.
and it's only
Okay.
like 3 to 4 feet deep anyway.
I'm gonna have to slouch to really lie down. Or
Welcome
sit
to
in
my
there.
Yeah, the idea would be to sit down and just relax.
As another well-dressed and well-kept dwarf man comes in and goes, "Here are your drinks. Is there anything else I can bring for you?" As Abraxas just goes and just flaps his wing and just goes into a cannonball and splashes into it. No, please no splashing in the pool. You'll spill out the water. Come on.
I'm gonna do a cannonball right after him.
Gub is just sitting
No,
on
no,
the
no, no.
edge of
No,
one of
you
the
can't.
pools
No,
that has
no,
his
no,
finger in.
no. You're going to spill out. We'll have to. No.
Then the water's fine.
It will be fun. I'll control water and I'll just like refill it
Run
all.
it back into the
Yeah.
pool. It's quite it's very, very warm, like to the point to where it's like the first contact is uncomfortable and then it's like, oh, as you get used to it, it's like, okay, food, grapes, anything that I can bring you?
Cheese. I want cheese.
We'll try to find you cheese.
I'll give you cheese.
Thank you.
Cat hisses at this guy.
Gob,
As
just try standing in it for a moment.
Gub like looks down.
What if I hold you so you don't fall?
By the way, this water is wonderful. Like it's incredible.
Still water though.
It is still water.
No. What if you drop me?
I won't drop you.
Braylon goes, "It's a strong argument."
His arms are just so wonderful carrying.
As you get in, Alaric, because you like have to lay mostly down to get in. Daneth just takes off all of his clothes and just gets it in.
What a man.
Praxis does the same. Braylon does it. He doesn't give a fuck. As you like go to lay down, as you're like slightly buoyant, the cat like sits on your chest, like stands on your chest and is like looking and like patting at the water, like.
Try drinking some.
Like pats it again. It's like it literally lays on your chest and puts like one paw in the water, and then is like okay with that and like goes to sleep.
I like
So-
that.
So does Gob get in?
I don't know. Just go get in.
Gub gets down.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll something, dude. Ox.
I'm really fighting down the urge to suggestion Gub into the water. How much is everyone paying attention to me?
They'll
couldn't
notice.
care.
Yeah, small space. Yeah. Did you see the message I sent you, Ox?
Yes. I left.
Yeah, good.
That was
Like a fear response, like a will save against fear. Okay. Okay. Let me message Zane something real quick.
Oh, this water's nice, huh?
Gub, you believe him.
Hmm?
He's always had your best interest in mind, so you don't think this would be the moment where he decides to fuck you over.
If it was me, however.
Fine, but Gub, go on your back.
Why?
So Gub can hold on.
I was just gonna hold you for a moment so you can
I know,
go in.
but Gub will hold on to back and be in water.
Just die.
Very rough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm 6 foot something, and this is. What am I gonna do? Fucking kneel? What do we? I said I was gonna hold you.
Abraxas starts splashing at
No, it.
Solomon.
Go on back.
Oh, I'm gonna play.
Oh.
I'm gonna splash back
That's
in.
what I do.
It's gonna be a fun little silly use time.
Then I sit down.
I use control water and just like have it float above Gub and then boom.
Oh my god, you like make an orb over him and drop it on him?
Yep.
Yeah, Gub, you get in the water as you're
Water
like,
bomb.
as he's like slowly lowering you in, as like it's on your feet, and suddenly just just like 5 feet of water falls on you.
Yeah, 5-foot cube of water.
I start panicking.
Alright, ball talk out.
I'm not in yet. I'm just standing
No,
out.
room.
Hmm?
Out of the room.
Come
Okay.
on, he was like,
He's already terrified.
Gold Deer didn't
Wait.
say anything.
Wait, did you? Yeah, you didn't put forth any money.
I didn't.
Nope.
I'm not allowed to be outside unattended, so if I'm to leave, Goldier would have
You
to
also
come
don't
with me.
have your goggles on. How'd you do that? You have a
Yeah.
fucking blindfold on.
I lifted it
Where
up.
did you do that?
I'm in
Oh,
a
you
room
lifted
with
it up for a
friends.
second?
Yeah, I'm in a room with friends. I'd be able to do it. No one's gonna dob me in.
Thank gold here.
Actually, they totally would dob me in. Goldier doesn't give a shit. He booted me into the place with the library.
Literally booted you in. Just kicked you in.
I'll leave it to Gub.
Gubs. You find out it was Vozhawk that dumped the water on you.
Yeah, I stand up and let him out of the water.
I shake like a dog.
Yep.
Like I literally fall on my hands and like.
Yep.
Are you still alive there, Gub?
I don't say anything. How close is Vozhawk to the water?
Maybe like what, 3-4 feet?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Didn't kill
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm going behind him and I'm pushing him in.
Roll me
I'm just going back to relaxing.
a strength check.
And I'm not just pushing him. I'm getting some distance and I'm
Strength.
sprinting to like.
Roll me a strength with advantage. Vozhawk, roll me a perception check.
How can I fucking miss this?
You're blindfolded still.
Fair enough. Natural one. I'm going swimming. I'm going swimming. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you just get slammed. Gub, roll me a reflex or a dexterity.
Is it or dexterity sleeve?
Wait,
Dexterity.
DT, why'd you roll a D10?
Man, I'll
At
take
best, that's a 2. At best, it's a 2. So Gub, you take a running start. You go back to where it is. As you kind of like walk outside of the curtain, the guy goes, "Oh, can I bring you anything else?" As you just run back in, slam with your big dumb fucking goblin head into his back. as Voghawk like falls into the water, but you're not able to catch yourself as you roll off of Voghawk's back as he slams into the water and land in the middle of the pool.
Just splashing violently.
Abraxas
Try.
starts splashing at you too. He's like, ah,
Breathe.
yeah, he's splashing at me.
How tall are you? How
Gub?
tall is... Yeah.
3'3".
So you got like this much out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like.
You're like, you're not quite, you're just
Abraxas
like
like,
pushing up
"Get him."
occasion.
Get him, Solomon. Get him.
I'm gonna dunk Abraxas. I'm gonna go
Romaine athletics.
What is going on?
To be fair, I rolled a D10 instead of a D20
Me
then,
and
but
Abraxas are
fuck it, I'm
best
taking the one.
friends
Still
now.
a two.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Still two. As you go to dunk him, he just like you see like a flash of red in his eyes as he just like turns his head like round like an owl as he just and just like dunks at you as he goes like, oh sorry.
Jeez,
Ooh,
those
as you're like, oh no
those
problem
are-
as you dunk him.
There you go. Best friends now.
Yeah.
I tried
As
to kill this little
as the
boy.
cat, as Gub is doing this, like the cat is like you're splashing the cat a little bit. He's like, "Arr," like trying to like paddle himself away as he can. He just flies to the other side of the room. Merlin, do you do you do anything to help Gub?
As long as you're gonna struggle.
Gub, do you remember your training, or do you just keep panicking this whole time?
I'm still panicking. I'm hoping that someone will notice and take mercy on me and save me.
You eventually just paddle your way out to where it's 4 feet deep. 3 to 4 feet, so now you can't like stand and reach. It's been going on now for like 2 minutes, Merlin. Buzzhawk, you get dunked in the water.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know.
Lay him in.
I'd kind of
It's
just
nice.
like be sitting there, it's rather nice and warm, kind of the blindfold gets wet and starts slipping off, so I'd actually slide it up so I can see what's going on.
Yeah, Gub is just panic in the middle of this pool as like Abraxas and Solomon are playing. Alaric's just laying in there as the cat like has flown off to try to get away from Gub, who's splashing like a madman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get up and hold him like a kid you're trying to teach to swim. Just hold him.
Like hold him at an angle a little bit just so he can try to swim.
Just.
No, hold him up first so I can get his breath.
Gub, this is now the second person who's taught you how to swim. Once the bear by showing you, and now Merlin.
So the same player, just different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well-
the bear showed him by literally swimming. Like just all I did was swim, and Gub saw it.
Yeah.
And then Gum was faced with the possibility of drowning, so he reached deep to try and emulate whatever.
And now
that
he's in
bear
a
was
bathhouse
doing.
and he's reaching deep to try to emulate it because he's gonna drown in this fucking bathhouse as all of his friends will watch.
All his friends and Voshawk, apparently. He's such an asshole.
We're gonna be walking by the forges like just in a pit of lava. Someone's gonna just push Voshawk in.
I know.
Haha, pranked you.
They're like Stewie and Brian in the bath, pushing him
You're
in
like
front of the
instead of
bus.
raising a thumb, he raises just a middle finger as he sinks into the lava. Cast suggestion, Gub, save me. As Gub goes like, wait.
No. Like someone grabs him.
Gub's like, I'll save him. It's like Merlin catches him like, nope, not this time. Like,
You should have done Alaric if you wanted someone to die, because I can't grab him as quick.
that's true. Like grabbing a child. Gub, are you receptive to this swimming lesson?
I
Is
don't
it
think so. I think I'm still just panicking. It's just now it's
This has been going on now for like 3 or 4 minutes of panic
I let him panic while just holding him for a bit till he
out
calms
of
down.
the water.
Just shake him
No,
until he
Andre-
stops.
No, like up to here.
it's just like panic, but now I'm able to breathe. So
Okay.
like I maybe calm down a little bit, but I'm still not liking the
So,
situation that I'm
Every
in.
time you put him in the water, he just flails. He just refuses to listen and flails. It's quite relaxing though. The harp, the drum, everything is lovely. Eventually, cheese gets brought.
What
Jeez.
cheese?
Jesus, he just grabs
What
the cheese
animal
wheel
made
and
this?
bites into it.
Did they bring any fish?
No fish. It was a riding goat. It's quite lovely. It's very high in fat. It pairs very well with, as they like name a wine. It's like we didn't bring.
It's like it's a mole they found in one of the mines.
Do you have any fish?
It pairs really well with this water we found in the mines. We don't know where we got it from.
Not as part of this. No, we don't. have any
That's
fish.
what I imagine is kind of happening with God.
If I gave you 3 silver, could I get some fish?
That's cute. You know what? I tell you what. I'll take your 3 silver. I'll see if I can find you some fish.
I'll give it to you when you bring me the fish. Thank you.
It's okay. I'll wait.
Okay.
As Goldier just goes, maybe we should have gone to the miner's bathhouse.
Agreed.
I've got a problem with bathing with children.
I've heard you like it quite. No.
He's like, although I will say this, it's quite lovely.
It is very nice in here.
And then in the background,
Yeah, that's true. That is happening in the background. Braxis
Is there anywhere where you can stand here?
The
Reasonably.
3-foot spots.
Like, is there any like 2-foot spot?
He can hold on to the ledge.
I'm surprised there isn't like
You
any
could,
like
put your
underwater
foot there.
seats. There's
Huh?
none of those.
There are. There are about 3. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there's a couple underwater seats
Yeah, I'll take the one. There.
in the middle of the pool. It's like a foot and a half here. You like just set him on the island and then wander away.
I'll take him to the edge. He can hold on.
Okay, he's probably just gonna climb out.
Yeah, that's fine. Got in for a little bit. That's all I asked.
Okay. Yep. Got me put you on the edge. You just climb out and put your hand back in.
No, I step back a little bit from the edge.
Okay. After a little while, about 30 minutes, it's very relaxing. It's nice. Abraxas and Solomon finally calm down and stop
No,
wrestling.
there's no. We were wrestling still.
The whole 30 minutes, you guys are still wrestling. He has a higher con score than you, so you might be stronger than him, but eventually he just starts overpowering you as you're just like, hold on, no, tap out, tap. He's like, holds you in the water as you're starting to tire out. He like picks you up like, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. He's just starts dunking you again.
And Scanner comes in and he just fucking murders
The
everyone.
Scanner just holds everyone under the water. No one can fight him. As eventually,
Slenderman here.
a dwarven
There's a fucking
messenger.
giant red dragon here, or gold dragon or whatever.
As eventually a messenger comes in and goes, Goldir, we have a message for you. As Goldir's like, yeah, hand it here.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, that's our signal. You all have fun. Thank you for the time here. It was quite relaxing. I needed it. Be safe. Don't leave without the blindfold. Ponce Valsak. And just if you guys could just like fuck up this room as much as possible. Fuck these guys.
I already peed.
You're the one who took us here.
Well, it's a nice bathhouse, but you didn't realize they were such racist.
Yeah, he was the one that led us. He could have just taken us to the workers one.
That's a nice bathhouse, though.
Yeah. He's like, I'd never been here. I want to try.
Yeah,
said
he
we
wanted to
were
try it out.
Like, that's
Yeah.
fine, now I know.
Oh, no, I get it.
Is anyone else coming with us?
I think I'm good. I'm not exactly welcome
No,
wandering around
Rosar,
here.
you should go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Need your
He's
help.
okay. He can stay here.
Yeah, go check out the
No,
fine
it's better that he
craftsmanship.
stays inside where he can't be seen. I think that's smarter option.
I feel like that's a rule for life. Take him inside where it can't be seen.
Both-
No.
the two groups are
Boss
fighting
Hawk
over
should
who.
go.
I'm the problem child that no one wants to deal with.
Lost Hawk should go. We don't want him here.
I think it'll just be a hassle if he comes with us, so
Braylon's like, no,
better.
no, we want him here. He can stay. That's fine. Abraxas like, no, he should go. You know, he did try to drown Gub.
I did not try to drown him. That was
And
just
he
merely
never
some
told
horseplay.
No,
us
he
not to
needs to
curse
stay so
with
he can
them.
try to do it again.
Oh.
Gub tried to get me killed.
Come to try to get you killed?
You tried to get me thrown off that boat by trying to have me steal the captain's fucking hat.
Gub found you and Gub did nothing about it. Gub left you alone.
I did
Tried
try
to-
to
You tried to blackmail me.
throw a spear through your.
Well,
Yes,
that
you
hat. It's okay though because I have a better hat now.
Oh, then all bygones be bygones. Also, I remember the javelin. That was healed though, so we're cool.
Aim a bump.
You didn't even get hurt with my plan.
I would have died with your plan.
I was gonna throw you off. Never mind.
Wait, hold on. What was that? It says you guys like leave. Does
He
boss not come with you or
actually
no?
hurt you. He actually
I'll
hurt
stay.
you.
I'll stay in the bath.
Okay, yeah, Alark just comes. As everyone's like talking, as Goldir like puts on his armor and everything, and like starts to walk out. As like Alark comes, the cat like stays, like puts his paw into the water, as he's just like, just goes to sleep. Lark gets up and leaves. Okay. You guys enjoy the afternoon of the bathhouse. Alaric, you are brought into a chamber that has kind of like these large stone basins where water is constantly running as steam is running off. As this deep stone with these kind of red glowing orbs. As Goldir goes, we're going to need to wash our hands. Everything as he starts taking off his armor.
Yeah, I'll take everything off.
As he begins washing himself. As he
Ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-bum.
kind of begins washing his beard, he goes, so this is, if you are going to be allowed to do this, you're going to have to be as clean as possible and be as respectful as possible, as I personally have never talked to the Forge Master, and hopefully it's not just one of his assistants. And he has all authority here. If he decides we're going to die, then make peace with your gods and family.
There are no gods.
All right.
And
I'll clean myself as best
he
as
actually-
I can.
Hold on. He goes, make peace with your big rock and make peace with your family.
All right.
Make peace with your twink.
As he is just kind of washing his entire body, as eventually he puts on like a blacksmith's. He basically gets everything except the blacksmith's apron, and gloves and everything, as it's just kind of more or less very commoner's clothes.
I'd like to enhance ability.
Okay.
What would I use for smithing? I know you might have me roll separate like checks, but what do you think I'd use the most?
Could be intelligence for figuring it out, or strength for beating the shit out of it, or yeah,
Constitution for just.
how long you
Alright.
could bang.
I'll do
away.
it on my charisma then.
Sounds great.
It can be this, or this. I use it on that.
Okay.
And he's gonna use it to talk.
I know.
I'm not the best with words.
All right. Sure.
Do you think
Yeah.
I'd be allowed to bring this? And it's my Maker's Mark chisel.
Maybe. Do whatever you want. Just know that my life and yours is in your own hands, as I plan to just walk out there and not say anything and hope that he just lets me live.
All right, I'm gonna bring this, but that's it.
Great.
It shows I'm not lying.
As one of the smith's kind of black sooted face with a short kind of gnarled beard from the flames walks out and goes, Brocker, will see us. As he turns and just begins walking in, as you hear the ringing and you see the flames of this man's hammer as it hits along this, as you walk up to in, as there are multiple ballista, there are crossbow dwarves, there are guards in kind of these little inlets in the wall. As now that you're finally in here, you can see this is this keep's treasure. This man, or whatever he makes, is this entire reason this keep is alive. As you see an old dwarf with a beard down to his feet, as he's just ding, 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 as moment by moment, as he turns, there are dwarves already kind of on their knees to grab whatever it is he has in tongs or in trays to move it to wherever it needs to go, as his work is tireless and for him effortless. As he eventually, as you stand and watch for a few minutes, eventually he stands up and turns and kind of walks around as this leathered and wrinkled face of a dwarf, a hardworking man with arms like that of Merlin, a well-cut dwarf, incredibly aged but incredibly strong, almost like he has never not worked for a single day. As he walks down, hello, why have you asked for audience?
Respectfully, I would like to watch your craft and hopefully improve my own. I have been given permission by one of the dwarven clans to learn dwarven craftsmanship.
Under what guise? What family name?
I'll tell him.
Make up the name.
Bob's Burgers.
Don't make something stupid, please.
Copperhead.
Don't Google it. Just say
I'm
something.
not the Gurrenth.
Gurrenth. Traitorous tribe, but many good smiths leave and work for human settlements. What proof of this do you have? Grabs it. Literally just bends and then snaps the metal in half. It's real dwarven's craftsmanship. So he takes it and then kind of puts it together as he closes his hands together as he puts it into his pocket as payment. You may watch, but you may not touch my forge.
Thank you.
Gold Deer, your purpose for here? I'm just here to watch. I'm here to be with him to ensure that he can travel freely. You may travel freely. You may go. Right. Okay. Well, Alaric, you have a fantastic day. I'm gonna, as he's already like taken 10 steps away. The moment he's just, thank you, goodbye. As he just walks out.
Goodbye now. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye now. Thank you.
Goldear just like comes back to the bathhouse. Is like, ah. As roll me a diplomacy check. Roll me a persuasion.
If he was wanting the bathhouse ruined, I could use shape water to empty the bath.
13.
Okay. Well, 17, right? No, 13.
No.
Not much one for words. Let me show you. Come. As he allows you to take steps up onto it. While you're not on the same level as him and he puts you about 3 beneath him, your tall stature allows you to get a good idea. As these men are constantly rotating out hot irons that are never replaced. And when this forge and his hammer strike, now being able to see it in detail, his hammer has runic brandings on it. And as he strikes and each of these runes around the anvil light, there's something going on. And as you watch, it's almost like it's it's almost like something over the course of generations have been crafted to, as each person learns something at the end of their life, they built into this forge or into this hammer the thing they learned in the form of a ruin. His hammer is swift, and every time any thought you have of like he's making a great blade or he's making a great axe and this hammer needs to be struck here in order to do this, it's almost like you're constantly one step behind every single thing that he's done over the generations. He has learned to the point to where he is literally, as far as you see it, lifetimes ahead of you, because you have spent time adventuring, you have spent time wandering, he has spent time smithing and only smithing, and has had generations pass down exactly what he knows. It is quite frankly a marvel to behold as he kind of calls to it. Do you speak Dwarven?
I do.
Okay. He just says, "Apprentice, move." As he points over to one of the forges, he goes, "Name."
To me?
Hmm?
Lork.
Place. As he begins continuing, as his apprentice at one of the smaller anvils has moved at this point. As the apprentice has kind of moved back to kind of a courier position as you go over and or maybe you don't. Like, do you assume that position of that apprentice, or what is it that you do?
Yeah, I'll do what he's telling me to.
All right. As he points over to the apprentice, there are metal works in order. I would like you to roll me a smithing check. We will do a wisdom check.
Honestly, Alaric is the worst type of customer. Like, as a tradie, kind of, I'm working, and customers are there watching. It's like, do you have to do this? Do you have to do this? It's like, yeah, I have an order and system of what I do. Shut the fuck up and let me work.
So I roll my wisdom modifier plus my proficiency bonus.
Yes.
Mhm. +7.
It is not 7.
What?
Well,
6.
your forging seems to be on par with the apprentices around you. What you are doing does not seem to be particularly remarkable. You are repairing some armors or otherwise, and it's like a flashback of the community and family that you found in this human settlement that had these dwarves who were forging, and being a part of this larger machination. And as you are repairing these armors that are brought to you by these lower kind of smith hands, and things are brought to you, it's a flashback of feeling of family and ties that you honestly haven't felt in a long time. It's as you are working and hearing the ring of the master smith, his hammer almost like the drum of a rowboat, as each of his hammers lets you know how quickly you should be working. And as you keep going and you make mistakes, there is a smith next to you who points them out. And as you repair them, continuing trying your best to stay on beat with the master smith, Brocker is fantastic, and many of his other apprentices, quite frankly, far beyond you. But there's a lot of teaching and humility and knowing amongst the humans. I might be a master smith, but amongst dwarves who have done this for generations, hundreds and hundreds of years of families in knowledge being passed down, there's a lot of knowledge in knowing where you truly stand. And as you spend a day there really getting an idea, as everyone else is done with the bathhouse, as you guys kind of come back and go back to the bar waiting for him, and as it ends, as you are tired and fatigued, as the other smiths end, as they rotate out, the apprentices are replaced by other apprentices, and Broderick continues away. There's a certain level in pleasure and understanding of the skill that lies still out there in the world of any craft. There will always be someone better, and the idea of somebody better than Broderick, of this lowly dwarven fortress that is far less remarkable than the stories you have heard, almost brings you a sense of joy, potentially, or at least the knowledge that there may be somebody better than him, but I'm still so far behind this man that I have a lot of work to do. as you kind of end the fatigue hitting over you and heading back to the bar, Broderick kind of just looks at you. Just maybe as you've become very acquainted with the pulse of his hammer, maybe for 5 beats, stop. As he just looks back and begins doing his work again. As you seemingly are not questioned walking the dwarven forest as you head back to the tavern, as everyone else is eating and drinking, looking cleaner and more relaxed. Solomon comes with a face of, what is your expression look like there?
Coming back from the bathhouse.
Alaric, sorry.
Alaric, I was wondering.
Yeah, it's like, why Solomon
Solomon looks like he's been waterboarded. Solomon looks like he's been waterboarded over and over again.
I've
Solomon
got a
doesn't
big
care about
grin on
meeting
my
the
face.
Bellow Master?
What, the Bellow Master?
Brocker doesn't have a brother. Something that he knows that I know. Okay.
Alaric, what do you look like as you come back? What is the
I've got a
face? What is the
gigantic
appearance?
grin on my face. And as soon as I get in the bar, do I see all of us sitting at a table?
Yeah, everyone's there as the drinks are flying, as it has become a very jovial place, as people are like, Merlin, Merlin, as there is a few dwarven chants going about, as they have all picked up on one, as they begin going, Merlin, as they begin chanting his name, trying to get him to do a performance.
I,
you come
of
in
course,
seeing
do.
everybody.
If I see all of us at the table, I want to go to the bartender.
Yep.
How much for round of shots for that table over there?
Shots or drinks?
Yes. Jaeger bombs.
I'm looking to spend 20 gold for me and them.
So 10 altogether. Well, if you're buying for gold here, it's 10 altogether. 10 drinks, if you're including Merlin.
Would I know that Merlin doesn't drink?
You've seen him do some things to not drink.
No, I'll get everyone one.
Okay, 20 gold of fine liquor that smells like honey. It is sweet as it is poured as a tray. She's like, I'll bring the tray out.
Thank you.
Of course. As she walks out and begins setting this fine liquor, as immediately Abraxas goes to grab it as soon as it's set in front of him, like, oh! As, like, as Braylon's like, hold on, it's for celebration. You should just wait and find out why. Come on. As Merlin, like, wanders off to do his performance. As the shots are set down in front of everybody, as you guys see the goofy grin of Alaric as he sits down.
So I think up until now, we've had our ups and downs, but I think leaving the city is going to be a new mark for our group. And since this might be our last night, I think we should celebrate it as such.
Who's that talking?
Alaric?
4 NPCs I'm controlling currently all raise their glasses.
I'm just drinking
Hot.
his.
Gov drinks.
I'll grab mine and kind of just hold it up.
Get it off.
Yep, there you go. So the muscle roll your performance check. You hand it to the one miner who beat you in that flex off is here.
Yeah. I told him he gets all my booze.
Okay, you hand it to him as he. Thank you.
Yeah. Do one about my my grandmother this time.
Okay.
Oh.
The Whore of Omaha. I've heard that one.
About 17. 17 gold.
Holy shit.
Do you think that the followers of Rubagug were just all people who were really into Vor?
So, yeah,
Was this? Sorry, I zoned out a bit. But was it a shot or a drink?
it's a It's like 2 shots worth, effectively.
okay,
It's a
I'll-
very strong, sweet-smelling liquor.
Yeah, I'll just
As
sip it very
you
slowly.
all drink it, it hits the tongue, and it is like heaven. It is probably some of the finest liquor you could buy at this bar.
Liquor
It's
I
not the
hardly know.
strongest, but it is fun, and it is lovely to the taste. As it gets you guys all to the nice point of, I'm a little drunk, but I'm not fucked.
Short and stout.
As it's a nice nightcap. It gets you guys all to the point as Dennis just goes, "We leave in the morning early." So he stands up and just kind of puts a silver on the table, and then walks upstairs.
I hope you all have a safe night. Please try not to do anything crazy. And sleep well. I'll see you in the morning.
Sleep well and dream
And I'll go
delight
up.
women. It just occurred to me we probably should have someone acting more as a bodyguard for Daneth, keeping an eye on him.
That's a good point, Boss Hawk. Since you came up with it, you should have the honor.
I've been keeping an eye.
I was more thinking during nights and things.
Exactly.
Last thing we need is someone breaking in and catching up with us. If someone broke into my room, I would know I would be most upset about it.
I doubt he's gotten this far by being fragile himself.
Braylon
I'm sure he
goes,
can take care of
"Did
his
somebody
man."
break into Solomon's room last night?"
Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Oh, Braylon, yeah.
What's that?
No, they at least set up access.
No, Braylon says that.
Oh, so someone has been sneaking around and you did not think to tell us.
Well, I told the people whose rooms got broken into. Figured that's all that mattered.
Or do you know they didn't break into our rooms too?
Because your doors were locked.
It is
Doors
possible.
were
Who's to say
unlocked.
they didn't lock them on their way out?
Because how would they lock on the way out without a key and be on the other side
How
of the
would
door?
they open the lock from
They
outside the
picked it.
door?
You can unpick a lock.
But
Exactly.
Why would they unpick everyone's
not
doors but
leave?
mine and hit? The point is, you guys didn't get broken into. Mine and
But-
Braylon's room.
No,
Braylon
no,
got
that's
set
not the
up.
point.
So I
maybe
get in
maybe they just realized they were about to be caught.
I get into trouble for not mentioning something about this ring, and yet we have all been
Yes.
followed by a hostile party. Your rooms
Yes.
get broken into, and you don't think that is important to tell us?
If
I
I'm
would
with
think
Boss
that
Hawk
is,
on this one.
I would
here's-
kind
if
of
we
think
got-
that is quite hypocritical.
I don't think it is, because Gub
I-
died if you didn't tell him.
And we
And
all
we
could have
would've
died
if it was
if someone was after us and break into our rooms.
Couple
but I would
agrees
be
with
dead
Boss
if-
Hawk.
If it was the people that came, I'd be dead, Merlin would be dead, and Braylon would be dead. More importantly, Deneth would be dead. Why would
Okay.
they come for?
So if you let's say that we didn't just
And
learn
so
about
my grandmother took down the hill giant with one hand. Yeah.
So let's say that we didn't learn about this tonight, and we continued on, all of us being much less alert. What if we died tomorrow night? What if they decided to come back?
We're already on alert because they're following us. I figured we already were worried about them breaking into our rooms.
Well, as far as we knew that we had some distance between us and them, if they are here still, then why the fuck did we spend
That's the
all
thing,
day
we didn't-
lounging around in a damn bathhouse?
But
Exactly, we could have been looking around for these people.
But we know that they're not. We didn't gain any round on them because we know from before they're everywhere. They could be in this town right now. We know that. They told us that.
Then why didn't you tell us that someone came here so that we could leave now, before our position was further
Because I didn't think.
given away?
As I said, I think it's damn hypocritical of you. I'll get up
got
and
hurt.
I'll get up and I'll leave.
We're gonna take our break
Yep.
right there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
So
we'll take our break. We'll be back in 10:15.
yeah, no worries.
one. Okay, so Alaric, as you walked away and you walk up the stairs, as you pass through kind of and turn the corner, suddenly the image of this hallway as you step through becomes a grizzled scene as you see a man who has killed seemingly another bar patron in black cloth, holding 2 daggers against Daneth, as Daneth is just like kind of backed up against the wall.
Great.
Was that Alaric or me seeing it? Saying I'm the one who
I
left.
thought that was Voss
Alaric
walking
sees
Oh,
it.
he left earlier, didn't he?
Alaric sees it, yes.
Hold on, is this the same night or is it the following day?
This is the same night.
Are we drunk? Are we like all drunk?
I'm
You're
not
like
drunk.
all like a 5 except Merlin.
And me, because I would have had a sip and then there.
Yeah.
Where am
I don't drink.
Talking about the hill giant and your grandmother.
You guys
I
have
don't-
no
I
clue
don't
what's
see.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay.
turn the hallway upstairs.
Okay.
Alaric, that is the grizzled scene that you see.
What do I hear?
Nothing.
Has the guy noticed me yet?
What does he taste?
Nothing.
And Daneth has his hands up.
Yeah, like Daneth is like this, like backing up, like towards his room, as the man is kind of like the guy has his back towards you.
Does he have anything like up against? I know he has his daggers out, but is he pointing them at Daneth?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It might be like he wants to harm Daneth.
Crazy talk.
All right. Is he wearing? What's he wearing? You said all
Cloak.
black.
Yeah, cloak from the back. That's really
Not
all
a
you
red
can see.
cloak.
Not a red cloak.
And how far down the hall is he?
25 feet.
I'm gonna. If I cast and he's unaware of my presence, do I get advantage?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guiding bolt level 3.
Okay. Okay. As you begin, no words come out of your mouth as you're like, nothing comes out of your mouth.
Ooh. I'd like to start walking up behind, or run up behind and grapple him, and pull him back.
Okay. As you do, it seems like the wall itself peels back as another man tries to stick a dagger into you. Okay. What's your armor class?
20.
As the wall peels back, as a small dagger comes through and sticks into the side of your armor, just you're gonna take, and I need you to roll me a con save as well. As the dagger comes out, as you take 12
Well, I
points of
could
piercing
technically don't have to.
damage. Why?
I could use that spell, the reaction
What's your spell?
shield.
That's a verbal.
Is it?
No. If it is, you cannot do it.
It's V and S, so
Yeah.
you can't do
All right,
that.
I can't.
As this dagger sticks, as you stick, as 12 damage just pierces into your side, as you like instinctively yell, as there's no sound at all, as maybe you move about 10 feet into the hallway, as the wall itself almost like peels back, like the cloak moves, as the dagger sticks into your side, as now you are faced off directly with another man, as Daneth is being kind of walked into his room. Do you keep attempting to run past? Are you gonna continue your movement to try to go thwack that guy? Are you gonna deal with the guy right next to you?
Do you guys
Would I be able to throw the guy down the stairs?
You could attempt to roll athletics to grapple him. The guy next to you, I assume?
Yeah.
You
Is
can.
that your athletics?
There is the same mechanic athletics contest, and you can shove 5 feet.
Yeah, you'd have to shove him farther than 5 feet to get him down the stairs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just be like, what? What?
Could you
What?
not?
Do it a couple times. Is that your athletics,
Step
Alark?
up. Step up.
Like, what'd you just roll there?
That was my con save.
Oh.
Oh.
You take 13 points of poison damage.
Oh, good.
You're now considered poison.
Oh, well, good
As-
night, Moon.
It sticks into your side. As this wound that has stuck into the side of your mail armor is just pulsing.
Hidden step, run downstairs.
Hidden step is this ritual thing.
Yeah, he doesn't need any components for that.
Nope.
What does hidden step do?
I go invisible until the start of my next turn.
And that's an action to do.
It's
It's
a bonus action.
I think it's a bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus.
So you tried to guiding bolt. You realize you can't do that. You start moving down the hallway. Now you use your bonus action.
Oh, so this is all one turn?
I was gonna say.
So then why did you say athletics?
well-
Why are you acting like I had a separate turn?
I apologize for misconstruing it. This would all be the same active turn. And it
Then
shouldn't
yeah,
have been
I couldn't even do anything. I don't know.
So why was he interrupted in the middle of his turn?
Action. Yeah, that part's
a reaction is what hit him.
Someone hiding, waiting for others to come up.
Correct.
Alright, so how much movement do I have left?
If you moved like 10 feet down, you technically have 20 feet, or yeah, about 20 feet back.
Alright, bonus action, hidden step, and I'll run back down the stairs. 20 feet.
Okay. As you run down, I need you to roll me a will save.
Line of sight.
What's that?
Every 20 feet down the stairs, is there a line of sight issue?
There's 20 feet down as he starts trying to leave.
As I'm invisible, he
He's
can see me?
invisible.
I am aware. I need him to roll me a will save.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with who can see him. You do pass. It has to do with the hallway itself. Hallway does not need line of sight. It's his reaction towards the other environment.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
I know what's going on.
You move down as you break the hallway as you are bleeding. As Vozhak, fuck this, as he sets his drink down and stands up. As Alaric, you turn that corner and you're looking into an open bar of a ton of just dwarves having a party in your group.
I'm gonna yell out. I'm not gonna actually yell because it is night here. There are black cloaks attacking people upstairs.
Racist.
Okay. Everybody roll me a perception check then. Vozhak gets advantage.
Yeah, I was literally about to ask.
I've gotta have a pretty loud voice. I'm a big.
And there's also a party going down. So yes, you do have a loud voice, but there's a party. Okay.
Yeah, thaumaturgy. Boom. Thaumaturgy!
Yeah, that's why you need thaumaturgy. You're
Yeah,
a cleric.
that's true.
What the heck?
It's true.
To be
Thaumaturgy
fair,
really
you
useful.
couldn't cast it, but
Okay. Great. Merlin, no, you're too deep in your story. Solomon, no, as you're kind of aghast as Vozhak is standing up, as you're just like, alright, whatever, fuck you. Gub, you're calling him a hypocrite as well as you kind of look to where he is, and then as Vozhak kind of makes this face as you look up and you see a lark, he goes, there's black cloak individuals attacking people.
there's black people.
Vozhak, you see this
Jesus.
immediately as he turns the corner, and you see blood dripping down the side where he's been stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm confused. Do I see it or do I not see it?
You like see Vozhak as you turn, and then you hear it. You don't see the blood or
Okay.
otherwise, but you
Yeah.
hear what he has to say as you're kind of focused on it. As a few of the crowd goes, "There's people attacking!" as the
Yeah.
bar begins erupting into like chaos.
Yeah. Blindfold off. Fuck it. I'm bolting
As
up the
a
stairs.
ton of people are trying to move. I need, if you're trying to run up the stairs, I need you to roll me a athletics check.
He said he's ripping
Can I
off the
say so-
blindfold.
Correct, as there is now a crowd of people trying to shove their way out, as you're going to have to fight through them.
Athletics, was it?
Ox, can I say something before you start?
Or
Everyone's
something else.
moving.
You have an idea? Yeah, what's up?
I just want to say, it's some sort of silence, and they were hiding, so there might be more. I saw 2.
Hey, Vozhok
As he runs
does
by
that.
me,
Vozhok hasn't gotten up the stairs yet.
If he
Well,
does.
that was my athletics check to get through the room.
Okay.
Did Alaric make me a new grappling hook?
Yes.
Yeah, he did. It had little goblin faces.
Yes.
Vozhok, you can't get up the stairs.
Oh, fuck off.
Can I grapple hook up?
Yeah,
Up the
you
stairs?
can definitely grapple up to like the corner. Yeah.
Sweet.
As
Spider
Vozhok,
goblin.
you're just trying to push through. As some of these dwarves are starting literally to panic, as that happens, the grappling hook innates as you kind of are right on the corner as it hooks there. As you don't see anyone down the hallway. As we're gonna roll initiative at this point.
Getting out my ones early. It was good.
I was gonna say, at least you're getting rid of them.
And then add to turn order.
Gubby poo. Gubby poo.
Does whatever a guppy poo does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't.
No, we can't.
Is my cat with me, Ox?
He uses a hook.
No.
Here comes Gubby poo.
Do I know where I left him?
He's like flying around the city, just hanging out.
All right. I don't want him on me in case he gets stabbed. I can't have my poor baby die.
That's fair.
Can he swim?
There's probably been
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
time now with these
No,
days you
can't.
can
He
do
doesn't
it
know how
when
to
you get a
swim.
chance to roll the Find Familiar spell again.
Alright.
Everybody drag over their initiative, please.
Way ahead of you.
Way behind you.
Yeah.
Merlin, you're in the middle of your story. This makes sense as to why.
Where's everybody going?
Okay. As there's now a crowd of people just kind of parading, Vozhok, you're not able to get up the stairs.
Yep.
You're able to get to the bottom of the stairs. To turn the corner, it's probably going to be your full 30 feet,
Mhm.
20 feet of movement plus 10. You might be able to move into just past the corner.
Yep.
But like I said, there's just a crowd of people just kind of panicking. Some people are standing around, getting bumped around, like it kind of pandemonium as there are people beginning to kind of shout and scream as like Abraxas stands up, as Goldear's like, what? As this panic is going on, as people are climbing over tables, as people are just shoving each other out of the way, just trying to push themselves out of this bar. We'll pick up with Solomon going next. Is this considered difficult terrain as well? Like even if you're able to move through, is that way?
Okay.
Tell me what you would like to do. I can see if it's possible.
I'm trying to push through the crowd, but I'm trying to think of something that would get people. So they're trying to run out, and we're trying to run up the stairs.
Yeah, like they're trying to run to the same side of the bar as the stairs and take a right, as you guys are trying to run to that same side of the bar and take a left. So you're basically actively trying to push against these people trying to get up these stairs.
Princess Bride this shit. Everybody move!
Yeah, I was thinking about using my class thing.
I was thinking lightning breath.
Oh, no.
What would you like? What would you like to do?
They can't be in your way if they're dead.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, they can still be on the ground in the way.
Hey, it's easier to step on top of people than to step through people.
It's better to
what
ask
is it-
for
what is it
forgiveness
to
than
use
permission, Ox.
Dreadful aspect. Is that a full round or do
No,
I...
there's no full rounds. It's either an action, a movement, or a bonus.
Alright, then I'm gonna use my scary thing to scare the people from like flood, like break a line in them.
Yeah,
If they have to
basically the
run away
people
from
ahead of
me-
you can keep running. The people behind you
Yes,
can't move
run
towards
back.
you.
Exactly. I'm
What
gonna
is
do
it? An
that.
action to do that?
It's yeah. using channeling
That's
divinity
right.
as an action, right?
Let's terrify the townsfolk that we promised we would be very
Yeah.
quiet and unnoticeable to.
So
The
I mean,
best
if
behaved
Bennett dies
person
in the
here
fight,
is the
so
fucking hobgoblin.
That's not true.
That's not true.
There's a
You
lot of
lied
people who
about the
are
ring, and Gub died almost. Gub gained 50 pounds.
That's
I
been an
gained that
ongoing thing.
much. I gained like 20.
I thought you.
Ox
doubled
had
your weight
50.
almost.
Yeah, my
No,
weight is like 30
total-
pounds
His
normally.
total weight is like
yeah,
in
I'm
the
gonna,
50s or 60s.
They got roll wisdom saves.
Okay. We'll just roll 4 for the group. First 2 are ahead of you, an 8 and a 1. So the people who are ahead of you are going to keep going, which is
Mhm.
great. People behind you, a 2 and a 13.
That was a
know.
noise.
I don't know if it's.
I need to know what the DC is.
Spell.
8 plus
spell
half your
DC
level.
is 12.
Right?
12.
No,
Alright,
is it
so
my,
No,
I
it'll be,
don't know what it would be for.
it's your for you and for your
Or
director
level
thing.
of proficiency.
It'll be your
That's
charisma
probably
plus
8
your
plus-
proficiency, plus
Proficiency.
10 or plus 9.
so it's
Plus
8.
8.
Okay, 8 plus proficiency plus charisma modifier.
Yeah, 12.
Oh,
Alright, so some of the people are going to be pushing past. So roll me in athletics, although you'll have a
Your
significantly.
charisma's only a +1.
They'll be rolling with a disadvantage because there's just less people.
Then it should
So
be
be
a
It should be a
third.
13.
Yeah.
Then they rolled 13.
Our
so-
proficiency went up at level
Oh,
5.
did it? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, it went up to
Um,
+3.
yep.
They're rolling with disadvantage now for the group. They were actually rolling with advantage before, so
4.
you make it to the stairs. You get through the group, but everyone else still has they're still not going to be able to get through. Your team is still going to have an easier time getting through because you did
Mhm.
that. But you get to the stairs using the difficult terrain.
Now people are just trying to sucker punch you to get away from you.
Okay, Alaric. You see, most of your friends seem to have reacted, or at least noticed you. And the crowd is now panicked. As you come down, turn the corner, as you look back again, it's just a blank hallway. Nothing weird going on there.
Okay. Can I try and dispel the silence? Is that a thing?
Do you have...
I have dispel magic.
Yeah.
That work in an area?
Mm.
Dispel any magical effect on a creature. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Range...
120 feet.
Monically end.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what else would the spell be used for?
Yeah,
You know?
I guess, yeah.
All right. Fuck, do I roll for that?
You
don't
Make a
roll.
DC 10 plus spell level check.
Yeah, and it's you roll plus your wisdom,
All right.
and you got to beat the thing.
It just ends. It just ends.
Yeah, if it's well, silence, like the spell is a level 2 spell, so it would just auto
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, unless they cast it as a higher level, it's just
Oh wow.
3rd level or lower. Same thing with the spell magic.
Oh
Or not-
wow.
Or same thing with counterspell.
Yeah, dispel magic just nukes anything 3rd level or lower. About 4th
Fuck,
and
man.
higher, then you got to do it.
Yep.
Then you have
You
to
just
cast it.
yep, you have casted the spell to remove silence.
Before I do that, can I say something to the group?
Sure, go for it.
They took Dennis in the room. I don't know where the other one is. In his room.
There's no windows. They can't get out.
You don't know that.
And then I really only have my move, don't I? Yeah, I do.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out.
We keeping you up, are we?
very tired.
Mm.
Zane, just stop.
No, I'm not gonna use it.
Yeah, just
I'll move
Just wake up,
to the top of the stairs
Zane. Zane, wake up.
Okay.
if I can.
Are you
I
gonna
know that's-
turn the corner? You can turn the corner.
I want to get in front of whoever's just just gotten there. So if Gub got around the corner, then yeah, I want to just get in front of him.
Okay, as you move
Figured
back
I was
through,
just on like a railing or
you
something.
don't see Gub, or you don't see Gub behind you. You see a butchered dwarf that has been just bled out, and you don't see anything else down this hallway. You don't see Daneth, you don't see the other guy.
All right, I'll end my turn with a perception check, if that's okay, or I could do it next turn.
Is it a bonus action to do that?
It's whatever you decide. Like a passive
Nah,
perception
go
kind
ahead.
of a thing.
Yeah. If it's a passive perception, it's your passive perception.
Yeah.
Like,
Or you can
Or-
say if he's actually taking the
Investigate.
time.
actually,
to do it.
you're aware of what's going on. Just roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
You're aware that there is definitely that guy probably is still down this hallway. You're not
Just,
sure exactly.
he's somewhere on the
where
wall,
he
is what I'm thinking.
Something, yeah. It doesn't, like I said, there's the dead dwarf still. There's not another person in this hallway.
All right,
Either
yeah.
he's invisible or something. Like you just can't see him, but you know he's there,
Okay.
and you can hear your footsteps as you turn this corner. Gub, as he turns this corner, he's gone. Like he's like 5 feet in front of you, as far as you're concerned. He's just completely disappeared.
He went invisible.
Boss Hawk.
Sneak
Or actually,
on
it's
the
Gub. Sorry, Gub.
edge.
Gub, right? Don't go where I want you
I don't know.
to. Okay, Gub, go ahead.
I guess I just follow the arc.
All right. As you move about 5 feet more forward, you see a disemboweled dwarf kind of just laying there bleeding out. His neck has been slit open as he's just laying there on the floor, as you see Alaric kind of like standing looking around, like with his shield out, just kind of looking back and forth.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on myself. I basically just pull out this jar of like
Hot
jar of just no, it's actually pickled peppers, and I just pop one into my mouth,
Okay.
and I just kind of look around, and where do they go?
One of them might be heading along the wall. He was hiding using something, so he could be anywhere. We should get to Daneth's room.
It's all the way down. It's like 25 feet down on the left.
All right.
Action.
About 5 foot wide hall.
I'm gonna take an action, and cast. Wait, do I have this one?
And you can't cast 2 spells in a round.
No, I know. I'm trying to think if I have a cantrip that I can. No.
Was this thing a spell or not?
This
Yeah.
thing is a
Type
spell.
of thing.
It was more. I was trying to remember if what's it called? If my class got cantrips, but they don't.
Okay.
You've got a big boomstick.
Yeah, you have a
I
gun.
know.
Yeah. That does rogue
know.
sneak attack damage.
I'm not complaining about it. I was trying to remember if I do.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just going to.
Want to keep moving down? Do you want to stop and like? What do you want to do? Tell me.
I don't want to keep moving down. I'm scared of what's down this hallway.
Right. It's probably about 8 feet wide. You guys can push past each other, but it's not very easy to do. You guys can get through each other through the coordination, but if somebody's down this hallway blocking your way, they're without athletics or something, they're pretty much blocking your stuff.
I say, someone open the door.
Is the door open or locked?
It's down the hallway on the left. It's closed.
Mhm.
The one with Daneth's room. Boss Hawk. Man to the stairs, about 20 feet up.
Yep.
10 feet to the right.
Bonus action. Shadow Blade.
Yep.
Action. Dash upstairs and try up to the top of the stairs and try and get to the doorway.
You're just gonna push past them and just go down it.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the corner. It kind of takes you back for a second as you see this. As you just keep running, as eventually, as you get about 15 feet down the hallway, there's just as the wall itself just peels back like the cloak had the exact coloring as it just takes a stab at you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I shoot at that?
No.
You did not say you were holding an action to shoot.
I didn't say specifically that, but I was watching the. I don't know. I was watching for something.
That's up. That's up to Ox.
You see something now. It's there. You can shoot it next round.
Hey.
As 24
That'll hit.
con save.
I'll make
Please
two con-
pass it.
I'm gonna make 2 con saves.
Oh yeah, for Shadowblade too.
Yeah. D20.
As
12.
you take 16 points of poison.
Okay. Another con save.
On top of the 15?
That's how much
Fuck,
you took, pretty
man.
much.
Yeah, you took 13 last time, I think.
No, 12
Yeah, I
and
did, but-
13.
Yeah, I took
and-
25 total.
So that's 15 damage plus how many?
So 15 plus the other one's 15 as well.
30.
Yep.
Ah, fuck me.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Did you just lose the spell?
Yeah, I've just lost Shadowblade.
You just run forward as you push past them, as it's like, hold on, Vozhawk, there might be, as it just sticks directly in your gut. You're like, oh, God.
Who said that?
You take a step, like Alaric was warning Gub as he moves past, so as he runs past him, Alaric's like, hold on, Vozhawk, there might be, oh, God, as you like jump backwards, as
So there's
kind of you
3, so-
jump back, like holding your stomach, like, oh, fuck.
That'll be my turn then.
Merlin. The crowd
Uh,
panicked.
I make my way.
Athletics.
Downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass, and I'm home
You're
back.
gonna beat, yeah, you're gonna beat him. I roll. Yeah, you move through, and as you're like, move, as they're just like,
Excuse
Make
me.
way.
they're like, Merlin, go save him, Merlin, go! As they just like help you. You get like an extra 5 feet. Like they just help you get past each other as they just roll fucking ass.
Here I come to save the day.
As you did a fantastic performance, and now as you're like, I'm going to help, as you run past, you're about halfway up the stairway. You're a little ways into the bar as well.
I grab into my mush bag and I throw some into the hallway.
Well, it's about another 10 feet up to the turn.
Is it
It's
turn
like a
after
90-degree staircase.
Yeah, it's a turn. You have to get another 10 feet up the hallway and then turn.
Because we were at the base
Okay.
of the stairs. You're across the
10
room,
feet up
so
the
you
stairs
further
and
than-
turn into the hallway, right, Ox? That's what you want?
Well, I'm halfway up the stairs already.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. That's a double move.
You would use your action to dash and then move up there, and you'd be like in there.
Okay. I'm far away.
Yeah, I mean you're in the middle doing a performance, not right by your table, interacting with the patrons.
No idea how big this place is all. Okay.
Fair enough. About 50 feet.
I get 2 people. I can see things.
Okay, as you move past, as you kind of go through, as you're like, oh shit, Gub and them just pop out of the nowhere as you see kind of Vozhawk jumping back from an assailant in front of him. As you kind of step around them, as now you're in front of a fucking Gub, as Vozhawk has just...
Bonus action,
stepped.
Gub gets inspiration.
Okay, what do you do?
Like,
Slap
get
you
him,
in the
Gub.
eyes as you run
Here
by.
I come
Yeah.
to save the
Get 'em,
day.
Just like pats you
Oh, I'm gonna
as he
get
walks
him.
past.
Mighty Mouse is on the way.
Solomon.
Real quick, before I do anything, how big is the hall? Like, how big do I remember the hallway being?
The hallway's only like 8
Feet
feet wide.
8 feet wide, perfect. Merlin! Marvin's got a point. If they're gonna break into a place with no windows, they have a way to get through walls. And I'm gonna go into the
For the Noah's
try
secret
to
exit.
what?
For the Noah's secret exit.
Yeah. Anyway, they're gonna
Yeah.
get away with him if they have
Yes.
him locked in a room.
Why we're going?
I want to go like. What's that a minute? How far am I away from the staircase?
You're at the bottom, so you're about 20 feet to get to the turn. So you'd move 20 feet up, 10 feet over. You'd basically be standing on top of Alaric, Merlin, and Gub. But you don't know that. There's
Mm-hmm.
just letting you know. and then from there, that's from the staircase. It's probably about 25 feet to Merlin's door.
How far is the bar door to the staircase?
You
how
could
far?
get to the door, the exit.
Mm-hmm.
The exit's probably from where you currently are, probably
Mhm.
like 15, 20 feet at most. Probably closer to like 10 or 15 feet
You said the whole building's about 50 feet like
long. Yep,
50 feet long.
like the ground floor. It's built into the stone.
Oh, so there's no like alleyway in between the
There might be a
buildings.
minor one, but his room's not directly adjacent to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up the stairs then. I'm not gonna go bother being outside.
Okay. To move up, you move 10 feet, you go through this, you see a dead dwarf. The same scene I've described now a couple times.
Can I double move?
You can take an action, but there's an enemy in the way.
Oh, there is an enemy in the way. Can
He's
I
used
hit
his
that
reaction.
motherfucker?
He's already used his reaction.
Wait, how many are in the hallway? There's 2 enemies in this hallway, right?
There is one that you see.
Alright, I'm just gonna breathe lightning down the hallway and try to just hit anyone that's hiding there. Like, shoot 30 feet down the hallway.
Okay, you will also hit Vozhawk with that.
Give it to me. I just pissed you off majorly. Come on.
That's
You
fair.
don't like me.
That's fair. I'm gonna shoot down the hallway.
Okay. I'm going to give them a percentile die if there is anyone in this hallway to avoid it. It's 8 feet.
Well, it's a
and you're
dex save.
aiming without. But there's also room where he could technically miss. Or
Yeah.
they could technically just avoid it.
So should Vozhawk get 1 too? A percentile?
No, he knows I'm there.
Yeah, he's shooting directly down the middle to also hit the other guy. It's more of the people if they're off on the side or otherwise, may or may not hit them.
It's a dex save, isn't it?
I'm just trying to make sure that we know, like, if I can try to hit everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you just open as.
Absorb
DC
elements.
11.
Absorb elements.
That gives you half damage.
Yeah, reaction.
I didn't know we had that.
What a man.
I just
other
picked it
guy-
up.
Also a save, right?
Yeah, it's DC 11. To take half.
As you shoot it down the hallway, the guy who's currently in front of Vozhawk jumps up and sticks his leg on the walls as it just goes right underneath him as he lands back.
Doesn't hit anyone behind him. Wait, he
if
took
you-
no damage?
Correct.
Fucking rogues,
Evasion
man.
in this game? There is evasion in this game. I dislike when Ox says correct. It makes me real fucking upset.
Why? Because you're not right?
No,
because we just don't like Ox being right.
Exactly.
Who-
Not
does
being
anyone-
right, I just don't like when Ox does things.
Who has the highest passive perception?
I
No,
think-
I,
Wait, Lark.
15.
I only have a 13.
I
Oh,
have a 13 as well.
I have a
Solomon has
14.
15?
Yep.
Solomon, right in front of his door,
Mhm.
you see the arcs of electricity, although it fades almost immediately.
Right. After that, I kind of like whisper to the guys that way, they don't like. I go, "Shh, there's someone by the door."
door.
That's it. That's all you get. There's someone by the door. Which
But
door?
there's one door in particular we're trying to get to that everyone is well aware that we're trying
alright.
to get
I
to.
did call
Are
out
we?
they were in Daneth's room. I
Yes.
did call out they were in Daneth's room.
That's fair. No, I know, but it's fine.
Yeah, but
I
it could
like
have been
the-
any fucking door.
I'm assuming Daneth because that's what I'm focused on.
Sure, there's like 5 doors down the hallway. Okay, Lark.
My turn? Fuck.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright. You know what I'm about to do.
Sure.
Takes
Got
off
it,
his
Bolt.
pants.
Third level.
It's your boy.
I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
I'm going to spiritual weapon by the door
Okay.
and swing where Solomon pointed. Or did he not point? Did he just say by the door?
It said by the door.
Solomon didn't point, so
Oh.
he didn't think we knew where he was, so he would
Yeah,
have just joined
yeah.
the fight.
Yeah, correct.
So we'd have the elements.
He's more
of
like,
fight.
hey, by the door.
I said it already, so.
Yeah, you can swing. I'm gonna give him percentile die to dodge.
It's just disadvantage because he can't be seen.
That's yeah, but he also doesn't know if he's even in the right space. He doesn't even know. If
Yeah,
he's-
but that's how invisibility works.
Sure. I'll roll with disadvantage.
That's how it would work if you were attacking us.
Yeah, but also you have to assume that they're at that location. If you just swing in the wrong square, you don't roll with disadvantage. You just don't hit them.
Yeah.
Tell us what we miss, then.
Well, again, it's your game.
All right.
He's gonna roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Double net 20.
15 does not hit. Although
Okay.
you just attack straight in front of the door, which, in all fairness, more than likely, because this hallway I was thinking it was like 15 feet wide. It's like 8 feet. So you're attacking more or less where you think. Is it just slices in? Is it a forge hammer again?
Yes.
It just tries to pogo stick again. That's why it missed. You try to pogo stick that spot. Doesn't take up a big enough
If he
area,
was
so
there, I
it
would have
just-
got him though. If he was there.
If he was there, well, maybe. Yeah, if he was in that one spot. I like the idea
And
where
then-
he visits the pogo stick. You hit him with a hammer when you actually hit him.
And then part of my move action, I'm gonna pull out my mace and move up and hit the guy next to Vosshawk.
Okay. I'm gonna give him, because you're having to kind of reach around him. I'm just gonna give him a +1 to his AC.
All right.
Because you
I don't
can't
roll at
technically
disadvantage,
occupy the
though,
same
correct?
space.
Well,
No,
he's
just
in
just
front
gets
of me,
a
is he?
+1 to his AC. He's behind. Yeah, he's directly in front of you
Okay.
as Alaric is behind you. I'm just gonna give him +1. There's, like I said, there's enough room to maneuver. Roughly, you just can't occupy the same space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 18 will hit. You run up and as he just spits out a little bit of blood on the side of the wall. You slip. It's not as solid as you want, but it does connect. Wasn't expecting it. He's like,
I'm angry.
fuck.
I didn't angry, yo.
He's like, fuck, there's a lot of people down this hallway. I didn't expect like 7 people to run up here.
And that's my turn, my friend.
Alright. As Vosshawk.
Gob.
Vosshawk. You're
Gob.
getting attacked.
Oh.
Ah, okay. It's their turn.
Yes. As the guy in front of you is gonna just try to jam into you with his dagger. 17.
That hits. I
So
use
you're
my.
gonna-
I can't. It's not my turn again.
You
I
used
absorb-
reaction.
Yeah.
Alright. So 17, he's gonna stab into you with this.
I can't reaction shield for Vosshawk,
No,
can
you
I?
can't.
No,
Oh,
you
it's
can't.
only
It's a self
Ah.
15,
15. That hits as well.
and then a 21.
That'll hit. I'm dead.
Obviously, sneak attack only applies on one of them.
I know.
Well, you're not dead.
I'm dead.
You're unconscious.
3 hits just hit me at melee, and I have got 9 hit points left. That is
As I
unconscious
said,
and
that's-
2 more stabs. I'm dead.
He is probably dead.
Unless he rolls really poorly on all 3.
20. What is your max HP?
Like he just
Max
did.
HP is 34, and I have taken 25 points of damage.
You're not
Oh.
dead.
I have 9 hit points left. No, how much was the first hit?
That's all of them in one hit. That's every bit of attack. That's all the damage he does.
Yeah, but did I take 9 points of damage on that first hit?
You took 9 exactly.
Gonna
Yeah.
say.
Then I'm dead.
Why are you dead?
Is it 9 exactly? Does it go 3d6 2d6?
Oh,
Wait,
that's
is it-
fair. If you'd have gone unconscious on the first one, he would step over your body because he's not trying to finish. He's just trying to delay as much as possible.
Uh-huh.
Then you
Well,
gotta
if
roll
I
So
took-
if he stabs into you, you go unconscious. He's gonna step over and try to attack.
Hold
Yeah.
on, does he do 9 points with the first hit? Is the first
Uh,
hit the actual 3d6? How are
No,
you
the first hit would be 7.
Like
Like,
this-
is that like?
Hold on
Because
one
we don't
second.
know what is poison
So,
and what is just
3, 7, plus 2, 9, plus 3, 12. You take 12 points of damage from the first strike.
I'm out.
You actually missed the bonus. So 12.
Yep.
Boom.
So I am
The
unconscious.
next attack is a 15, which misses Alaric.
Yep.
The next attack is a 21, which attacks Alaric.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
It hits you. Do you do anything?
Yeah, I'll shield.
Okay. As the next attack, ding, bounces off of your shield as he steps over Vosshawk's unconscious body.
Mhm.
As he then just kind of dips his dagger into what seems to be some kind of vial on his waist.
That sounds like an attack of opportunity. If he's
It's more of just like, kind of like almost like sheathing and redrawing a different. It's not really too big of a deal.
Part of his move action. Right, Ox? Part of his move action.
Yeah, basically part of him moving forward.
I got you, man.
He
Mhm.
lunges forward to you.
I got you,
Now we go to
DM.
Gub.
Yep.
We go to Gub. As he does
Yeah.
get half cover against
Fucking
Gub,
weird.
as you're having to shoot through a lark. Go ahead, Gerbers.
I know.
You have
Gerbers.
inspiration as well.
Do have inspiration.
Mm.
Half cover is what, +4 to his AC or something?
+2.
Oh, it's only +2?
Yeah, full cover is +4, and then
Oh,
it is
okay.
they're like quarter cover. Half cover is +4, and then full cover is you can't draw a line of sight. So I'll give him half cover or quarter cover.
Can I move to where he is
There-
less?
No, it's an 8-foot hallway, and it's just down. Just a lark is just in the way in melee.
I'm
get up
blocking.
and effectively, yeah.
I can't run in between his legs and shoot him.
No, no.
He
In
can't
either
lie
case,
down behind me and
It's
shoot
still
up
an
at him?
awkward. No, no. In either case, it's a quarter cover. I like the inventiveness, but in this case, it's going to be a quarter cover.
And it's just this one guy that's in this hallway,
That we
right?
can see.
From what you see, there is this one guy standing in the way.
I was looking forward to my next turn.
I guess I'll just shoot him.
You're gonna shoot at him.
Shadow Blade for
You-
2d8
you-
damage, Green Flame Blade, and then also the lightning from the Lightning Breath.
Remember, you can roll the inspiration after.
I know.
Is that it?
That's his attack roll.
Are you using inspiration or not?
I hit with an
No.
18, didn't I?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, you do hit him.
Okay.
As you go to shoot him, as he's just gonna quickly dodge his head as it just kind of like nicks him.
The old Richard Nixon.
You nick him.
Does he have 1 or 2 daggers?
2 daggers. You're like, why did he make 3 attacks?
That's why it's like, if he's a
Two.
if he's a rogue
Yep.
with sneak attack, they don't get extra attack.
How did he not
Correct.
get hit,
If
though?
he's a full rogue,
Yeah.
he doesn't get an extra attack.
He'd be like an 8th level character for 2d6. It'd have to be a 5 fighter, 2 rogue. A 3
Or
rogue.
he's a 3 rogue, 1 fighter, and he used action surge.
2 fighter, but yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so-
I
Or
was
he's just a
trying to do
thief that's
something,
trying to kill us,
Now it makes
and we
sense.
don't know about
Here's
classes.
the thing. I wouldn't question too much about how I built him right now.
I
Oh,
was
he's a
Very
robot.
wrong.
because because he's dead right now because of it.
7
And
foot.
If he's
Sounds
using,
like just
we'd have to
about
be
Eight,
level.
rounding up.
We'd have to be level 5 rogue for uncanny dodge.
As it nicks him as he takes 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
Is he a barbarian too? Is he raging?
The rogues
Uncanny
have an
dodge.
that's-
ability
that's smite
to-
damage. Add D8
to-
to that.
to have attacks on them.
It uses their reaction to do it though.
Correct. Vozhawk, roll me a save unless Gub is moving up closer.
I want to move into position to where. Has anyone made it to the door yet?
No.
The farthest we are is
Oh,
where
there's
I
a
am.
20th level character in front of us. It's very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no.
The 20th level character who did in every class in the game.
No, no. He's not. He's 20th level in every class. It's not. It's not like 20 levels with mixture.
Yeah, he's about to
classes.
cast Death Fog this
He
coming
has
through, guys. Just be
every-
prepared.
It's a good thing I have my nose plugs in.
Good news is he's about to cast Sleep on Gub. So,
You know what? I'll go to the door. I'll try and make my way to the door.
Okay. What's the rules for moving through an enemy's? Can you even move through an
What's one of
enemy's
the rules
grid?
right
Yes, you can.
Athletic, opposed.
Hold on,
And,
through
like-
through an enemy's space or through
Yeah.
an enemy's area of control?
Area
No,
of
you
space.
cannot move through an area.
Like I
Enemy's
said, it's about 8 foot wide. It was more to give you guys the ability to like, attack around each other while being stuck behind each other. Technically, he is occupying the space that you have to move.
I'll just run through his legs. Can I try and like
Yep.
acrobatics past him?
There's got to be space because you gave me concealment. There's enough room for concealment.
Like I said,
For
it's
my
like I
attack.
said, it's about 8. Like I said, it's about 8, and you hit him.
I know. I'm just saying, there's got to be room for him to spread away if he has room to.
Cub's a
room for
smaller
him to slide.
size.
Here's the thing. Technically, Alaric shouldn't have even been able to attack the guy. So that's why I'm kind of thematically along. There would be 8 feet here, wide.
All right, but if there's
Well,
8
no.
feet, then like if we're gonna be consistent,
Roman
let that
acrobatics.
happen. You can let Cub do it. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Roman
the room
acrobatics.
was 8 feet, but it shrunk to 5 when you're trying to go.
Well, you technically can't occupy 3 space.
Mercenary
As you
territory.
go to dive through his legs, he just quickly like bops you on the nose as you try to dive through his legs.
I'm just too fat to fit through the legs.
Yeah, that's what it is. You actually get caught on Alaric's leg. You actually get caught on Alaric's legs as he's just like. Merlin.
Slow down there, Cubby.
I cast Healing Word, 3rd level, on Vazak.
Oh, thank you.
Get up, my friend, and fight.
Oh, I'm his friend. No one else likes me.
Oh.
You're conscious.
For now.
I use that word platonically.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Merlin, do you move down the hallway at all?
Oh, snap.
Holy shit!
For healing word, that's pretty.
I'm gonna grab into my mush pouch, and I want to throw it down the hall.
Just trying to hit somebody.
No, I'm going over. I want smell to make somebody retch. One of them retch.
Okay.
Someone who's not used to. I feel like my guys are a little bit used to mush by now.
Okay.
They're not used to mush.
Yeah, they're in a dwarven city. They don't like
Cub
goblins.
is hungry now. You made Cub hungry.
But I'm gonna give him advantage just because it's interesting that you're doing that. It's not intended for that, so they still have a failure chance. But there's still a failure chance, so they have effectively like a +5. But if they,
Next round,
I'll
Cub is
give
gonna
it
fling his poo
the,
at them.
actually I'll give him a normal one. But I'm gonna give it a DC of 13. No, 11. How's that sound?
I like 13 better.
Oh.
As you arc it over this other guy, as just it goes over the guy, looks up as it lands right in front of the door. As there's just like just a little bit of vomit. You hear it, a little bit of like snot comes out as you like. You guys are all aware there's a guy there. Like he's still technically invisible, but he's there. Like you're like, oh, there's definitely a guy there. Okay, it's gross. By the way, your hand is just like, as you're like, maybe you don't care. Like,
I'm used to mush by now.
Yeah.
you just reach it.
Wake
grab
up,
it,
my
throw
friend,
it.
and fight. Eyes open, and suddenly I just see this. Bam.
Yeah, you see a browning
Just
green ball.
slaps him right in the face.
Yeah, some dribbles and.
Alaric, go ahead.
Bonus action, I'm gonna have my sword as swing a swing.
With disadvantage.
Skipped me.
He is invisible.
Oh, you skipped Soliman.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Sullivan, what would you like to do, sir?
So real quick, I have a spell that called Crown of Madness. Could I be able to, if I consume the control of that dude, I know he's there, he knows he's there.
He's
can
not
he...
adjacent. This Crown of
Is it
Madness
adjacent?
only works if they're adjacent.
What do you
Is it
mean?
touch?
No.
It only works if the enemy target is adjacent.
No, it just says within
No, it
range,
doesn't.
120 feet.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
cast it on the guy, then you have
Within
to attack,
120.
then move.
An ally with, yes.
The charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make other than itself that you mentally choose a target act normally on its turn if you choose no creature. Or
Yes.
if none are within reach.
So
Okay.
he is not within range. So you hit nothing, but you could get him to move back.
You can cast the
There's-
spell on him.
there's-
Okay, step
Yes.
1. Cast a spell. Yes, you can do that. But he's
Yes.
not within range to attack this turn. You'd have to wait till next turn.
Mhm. Yeah,
would
that's
move
just
back
getting
towards
him to
his
move
ally.
backwards. Yeah,
Yes, that's what it would do, because he has to be
Alright,
next to his ally
we
in
go.
order to attack him.
that's what I'm
Fine.
doing.
Wilson,
Do it on the
Jeez.
invisible guy. Attack so he doesn't get. He's not invisible.
No, I'm
anymore.
trying to get this guy to move back so we can just storm the door while they're fighting it out.
Fair enough.
12. What's your DC? 13 or 14? He fails. He, as just
Is it spell level plus? What is it for spells?
8.
No,
Spell
it's
level?
8
No, it's just
plus
8 plus 3
proficiency
plus my charisma, that's
plus
all it
your
is.
modifier.
yeah, it's not spell
Yeah,
level.
it's-
The
no,
DC
it stays
doesn't
the
go up
same.
unless you're
Yeah, yep, you're good.
And so
As-
that lower level spells are better.
as a like a what is your holy power? Probably not white necessarily. What does it look
No,
like to you?
no. I mean, I get it from being an Oathbreaker, so it's definitely not white.
It's like a it's like a
it's
golden
like-
broken crown.
Yeah, it's got golden broken crown, and when it sinks into his thing, it's like dragon scales sinking into that are underneath the
Okay.
gold, like sinking into his head.
As
Obviously, it
like
doesn't
an
really
upside
much, but it
down crown that's jeweled just jams into his forehead as it looks like it's pushing out dragon scales as he turns around and goes to run into like one of the other doors down the hallway.
That's
Technically,
how he-
Alaric gets an attack of opportunity.
No, it's forced movement.
Oh, it's first. Okay, so you don't. Yeah. As he moves down the hallway and moves into one of
Wouldn't he move
Does
on
that
his
trigger the
turn?
guy's attack?
does he move on his turn? I think you get to move him, don't you?
The charm target you must use its action before moving on each of its turns
Its
to make a
turns.
melee attack against a creature other than itself.
Okay. So it has to attack on
Yeah.
its turn.
Mhm.
So it can stay there and attack Alaric, but if his teammate moves next to him, you can make him attack his ally as well.
Sounds like it's not that great right now.
Not in this instance. Do you want to change it? Just because now
I thought you said he goes.
No,
I can
'cause
try and athletics him down the
it's-
hallway.
'cause
It
it's
could
not
still
forced,
work.
It's not forced movement, is it?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna. I thought that's why.
Well,
when I
John,
read
if
it,
you
I
do
thought
that,
it was
I
one
could
way.
try and push him down on my turn.
I'm pretty sure his teammate's very far away.
His teammate's about 10 feet down. Like, you guys are like halfway down the
Only
hallway.
Boss Hawk wasn't in the way.
I'm not.
I'm just gonna.
There you
I'm
are,
just
you're
gonna
on the
smite him
ground, in
instead.
front of us.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
smack him.
Between
Alright,
him and you.
Yeah, you're in the way.
Gub is there. I'm going to give him a +3 to his
I want to torch these guys.
for reaching
Alright,
over
I'm
these guys.
not gonna do that then. I'm gonna use I don't have command, but do I have any ability? I'm glad I was here.
Do I have any kind of range?
You can aid. That is always a thing you can do to give somebody else
no, none of
advantage.
my abilities are ranged. I don't have my. What's
You don't have
my-
like a
what's-
javelin or anything?
I could throw a javelin at him.
You could go find us a better party member.
Or you could, like I said, you could throw a javelin.
Hey,
You'll have
Ian.
like a +3 because you're
Oh,
behind
sure.
2 other people. You could use aid.
I'm just gonna
Um,
throw my. I can smite with a ranged weapon, right?
No.
No.
No?
it's only melee.
I'm gonna go. I'm
So,
gonna
is that
go
melee?
turn around and go fuck myself then. That's what my turn's gonna be.
Turn around, go to your room. Yep,
Well,
I'm gonna get there.
Like guys.
You got this.
Remember, aid gives somebody advantage. It's a good action.
I don't
It's
wanna hear
effectively
that.
giving your D20 to somebody else.
I'll give. Who's going next? I'll give Alaric advantage.
Okay. Alaric, you have advantage. Alaric's turn.
Wait. Yeah, I'll give Alaric advantage.
I don't.
Okay.
Missed that.
Thank you, John.
All right. Alaric.
All right. I like to have my sword move down the hallway, bonus action, and attack the guy in front of me. In front of me.
You guys are also aware that other guys there disadvantage him. So far,
All right, so I get advantage on this then, correct?
no flanking.
No, he has advantage because I gave him advantage.
Oh yeah. Well, your sword doesn't get it. Just he gets it.
It's my melee. It's my spell attack though. It's using my modifiers. I'm controlling it. I'm using my bonus action. For
If it's not getting it, if it's not threatening a square, it could kind of go other way. Because you're not giving it.
Well, we're not doing
uh,
flanking, so that doesn't matter whether it threatens or not.
Well, yeah, but it, like
You can't
it,
threaten with a gun like 40
How
feet
does
away.
that work, DT? That's an interesting one. Like,
I would probably say, well, it depends on that. You're getting advantage because John is helping you. How is he helping you? Like, I'm poking this guy to distract him, so if Alaric tries to hit him with his mace, but he's like that, it's the nature of how John's helping, I think. If he's saying it's right there, like putting an arm over and pointing at the guy, I'd give it to it.
Well, it's the guy who's right in front of him. Like he's trying to take a swing at the guy.
Right there.
Oh yeah,
Guys.
yeah,
No
sure.
check.
But it also doesn't have
I
it doesn't have
wouldn't give
hit points.
to
It doesn't have a form.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it to the. I can't give it to the spiritual weapon.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't have a form. It's really not a thing of its own. It is acting entirely on what
Yeah,
Marcus doing.
this is esoteric. Is it This time, yes, but I'm gonna put some thought into it
Okay.
later.
Remember, Ox. Conception begins at casting.
Yeah.
That would mean it's its own creature.
Conception begins at casting.
Oh God.
Doesn't hit.
Then I will.
You try to pogo stick him. You almost land on Vazok and hit him, but you don't with the spiritual weapon.
Thank
Guess stop pogo sticking it.
All right, then. Guiding bolt. Second level
With disadvantage
at the guy in front of me.
because you're in melee casting a ranged spell.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be sorry. How dare you?
One guy.
I'll second level heal myself. Cure wounds. Second level cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
And can I sidestep to sort of open it up for anybody to shoot by or move past me? As my move?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You can move to allow Gub to have a clear shot.
Yes, I would very much like that.
Okay.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right. So this guy's gonna go now. As he is going to try and stick it into.
Your butt.
What? It's actually.
I'm gonna be
Probably
like a
would do this.
fucking. I'm gonna
Hey,
be like a
he-
fucking yo-yo.
He's gonna put his knee on Vazok and be like, "If you keep coming, he dies." And he's just gonna put his dagger to him. He doesn't know he's not actually threatening anything you guys care about. He's stab
You
him.
might as well be poking at a bag of sand.
Yeah, basically, he puts his knee on Vazok and is like, "Stay still. This goes easily. You keep coming, this man dies."
He also doesn't. I guess he doesn't know that Vazok's also awake.
Yeah, correct. I mean, he's awake, but if Vazok moves, he's gonna stab him.
He
Same
doesn't also know what Vazok means. But that his name is Vazok.
No,
All right, so nobody move up. Just
no,
attack
that's
for
fair.
distance.
Yeah, that's why this man dies. Go ahead, Gub.
This man is death.
Yeah, that is his name. How'd you know?
Okay, okay.
It's like, fuck it, shoot
Yeah,
him.
it's not dies, it's death. It's kind of language, kind of regional thing.
Okay, this is what Gub's doing. Just hands up, like puts the gun away, hands up.
Track of breath.
As I was saying, oh, don't do anything crazy, okay? Let's talk.
You drop the gun. You're like,
Yeah.
okay. Roll me a deception. Let's see if.
I want to talk.
Oh, wait, you actually do want to talk to him, or are you gonna do so? Oh, wait.
I mean, if I can get him to leave Vazok alone.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying roll deception because we'll see what happens. Okay.
If you remember that you have inspiration, but
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
great.
Thank you.
it's a D8 now, a D6.
No, your diplomacy does not work for this. Or your- do you want to use your inspiration?
At this point, I don't even think you can pass. You're still get as 11.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you roll poorly,
Yeah.
Would you want to bet on a poor roll though?
No. Would you bet on like a 50%? If you have to roll max in order to hit like a 10,
I know,
almost
I
a
know.
max to hit a 10. It's your choice. He could. For all we know, he rolled a 4
Yeah.
or like.
you know what? Gub's doing it.
Okay.
I think this is the first time we've seen Gub crit fail.
You know what?
Society
You
check.
know what? I have a reaction. I do
Okay.
have another words. You want a cutting words him?
Cutting words
Oh,
instead.
Can you cutting words a skill check? Or is it
Yeah,
saves and
an
attacks?
ED20. An ED20.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if it was abilities as well.
It is a total of 9.
I'm gonna double check real quick. I'm pretty sure you're positive, but I just have to make sure. Yeah, it's an ED20 roll. Okay. So you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
11 total. Sorry. 12
So
total.
yeah, technically, yeah,
12.
kind of technically a 12. It's close. You're not really sure how to read the situation. Just back up. Just back up.
I take a step back.
Okay.
Look, I dropped my weapon.
Keep going. Everyone else. Big man. Looks up at the man who's like fucking standing on top of him.
It's just like, it's not my turn.
Sorry, I've already moved this round.
He's not dropping his weapon on Vazhog.
I like, look, if you just let our friend go, we'll walk away.
You walk away and let your friend go.
Yes. Just let him go, we'll walk away.
You walk away and let your friend go.
Yes. My hands, I like put my hands up.
See, he's very confused right now.
Now, and we're gonna capitalize on that confusion.
He's not reacting the way you would like. Is there something you would like to do? You could delay an action. You could hold an action for a specific event. You could move.
I'm delaying Dragon's Breath for if Vazhog gets out of the way. If Vazhog is out of the way, then I will Dragon's Breath.
So, to make this clear, you were setting the trigger that if Vazhog gets away from him, you're
Yes.
activating Dragon's Breath.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm going next. I would have almost preferred you to just do it. I absorb elements and then I stab the fuck up for a shitload.
Oh, is that reaction?
Yeah.
It is
Mhm.
reaction to do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's an awesome spell. It's like you've got shield, which ups your armor, absorb elements, which halves elemental damage you take.
So Vla's like he's like leaning on you and like has his dagger towards you, like on
Yeah, I
your
thought
chest.
absorb elements was an action.
It's a reaction.
No,
Like
yeah.
Dragon's
right.
Breath. Nope.
That's
And the-
why I didn't do it, because I was like, maybe he'll cast it as an action.
Yeah, and the kicker is it's a somatic one, so it does work in a silent spell zone. So that's why I charged in. I
We're
wasn't worried.
outside of a somat. We're outside of a. He just
No, he's just saying just in case.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I know you've dispelled the silence, but I can actually do it in a silent area. Same
Oh,
with
did
my
you not
catapult.
expect that to be dispelled?
I forgot you guys have stuff like counterspell and dispel magic, so it's
Level-
fine.
Level
It's part of
5.
it. Yeah, they didn't know you could do that either, so it makes sense.
You doing your Dragon's Breath, Clay?
He set the reaction of if
Yeah, I
Vazhog
set
moves
the
away,
reaction.
he's doing it. Yeah,
Mhm.
it has to.
Gub,
those
Gub
are-
doesn't know that he can cast a
Yeah.
spell that would allow him to absorb it.
He
yeah,
told
that's-
us.
Gub doesn't remember.
This is what he said.
also watched-
I did not remember.
You know what? Roll me an in check. Roll me an in check real quick. Yep, because you didn't see him cast it. You actually were in the hallway when that happened.
And I was going to say also,
Or
did I
Arcana.
did I say see?
You know he can do it as a reaction.
Gub.
I'll allow it.
Did I see Gub
gonna-
cast Dragon's Breath on himself? Well, I was still downstairs there.
No, you didn't.
You
Yeah.
saw me eat a pepper. You saw.
You're upstairs.
Yeah, that's fair. And even still, you would have only seen him eat a pepper.
Mm.
To be fair.
Yeah.
But Gub, you do know. I'm not going to hamper you because you haven't. You saw him cast that. You're aware that he can do that, and he did it like as he was being stabbed. So if
Okay.
you want to cast Dragon's Breath on the guy, you can absolutely.
Just don't
I'm not
roll
gonna
max
hammer you
damage
for
and
that.
kill me.
I'm gonna do Dragon's Breath then, I guess.
Which element is it?
Whatever he chooses.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Just don't choose poison.
Can't say that.
I know.
I mean, I wasn't going to choose poison either way.
Yeah. Because absorb elements doesn't absorb poison. That would be hilarious. Just bam.
Dude, Google is listening to me because I started to type Dragon's Breath, and the first thing that came up was Dragon's Breath pepper. Fucking, I hate
Oh, it definitely is.
No, it's happened more than once.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, no.
really frustrating.
100%.
So what's the damage?
The damage is 3d6. I just need to figure out.
Pick an element.
Yeah.
Fire.
No, I don't want to set this place on fire. I'm gonna do
It's
cold.
stone.
It's stone.
Oh, it's stone.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
I'll do fire. I'll do fire.
I'm gonna make a
So
dex
Gub
save.
just pretty much just belches and just ball of fire just basically
Bum, bum,
shoots.
bum, bum.
And this is cast at second level, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3d6. Okay.
Mhm.
And then there is a save
you know what?
of
Dex save.
dex
It's
save.
dex save, DC 13? Yeah, DC 13.
So half damage.
And I will absorb elements still.
Okay, so you'll take 5 damage.
And then halve that again because I rolled 18 for my save.
With disadvantage, you're laying prone.
It's not. You don't get that.
That's not a thing?
No.
Alright. Fair enough.
I don't think so.
He's gonna try to stab you, though.
Gub didn't move forward. So.
The thing was if anyone attacks him.
To be fair, he also does have if I'm
Already.
prone, yeah, I don't have disadvantage. If I'm restrained,
Cool.
yes, but not prone.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. You just, like, roll. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like a roly-poly.
15?
Yeah, that is.
Does he would he have disadvantage to his saving throw if he had no idea that's what?
I'll give him disadvantage. You said it was. I rolled a 12, so that's under.
It was
Right?
13. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm about to go under again.
I'm gonna stab you.
How does how does he get sneak attack?
You want me to call it?
You're prone. He has advantage.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm unconscious again.
Just as you're like, observe. Oh god, just goes unconscious again. No. Just back up. I won't kill him.
Kill him.
Oh god, on fire. Oh no. Go ahead, Merlin.
I want to run and tackle him off.
Uh,
Now that Lark's moved out of the way.
Just trampled.
yeah,
Gub.
you know what? I'll allow it. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll me an athletic. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna say you don't grapple him because you're trying to force movement. Because either you grapple him and he stays where he is, or you can force movement 10 feet.
Like
You have
shoving.
those two options.
I want to grab him, get him on the ground. I want to be on top of him on the ground.
It's a natural
He
20.
won't be prone. He won't be prone.
I got 29.
I am aware.
There also is a specific feat to grapple and pin in the same
Yeah.
turn.
Correct. Like I said,
And
force movement is typically 5 feet. I'm giving the option to grapple him, or I'm giving you the option to shove him 10 feet. It is your choice.
it's weird because you've let me do it before.
I understand.
The significantly
that I-
less.
That I ruined the. I apologize.
And you already said you would allow it. Before I even got a 29. Said you would allow it.
I will allow you to attempt to grapple him. Yes. Because you said he moved out of the way. I was like, yeah, I'll allow it. Because I was gonna say no, there's 2 people in the way, but I was like, no, he moved out of the way. You can step over, Gub. That's fine.
Just take the L.
Grab him.
He is currently being grappled.
And bonus action, healing plus hoc.
Are you? So I'm gonna have you be behind the guy.
Okay.
That way, Alaric is in the front, so he is very limited, and you bonus action healing work. Okay.
I hope nobody. My sword's behind. How does that work?
Is
Is it just
it's-
over them?
Yeah.
Or next
Yeah,
to
it's
them?
not. It's not a creature. It's just there.
I'm sorry, not my sword.
Incorporeal.
My forge hammer.
It's just there.
All right.
It's part of it. Go ahead, Solomon.
I'm gonna heal Vazhog.
Okay.
25. I was talking.
No, you just use all your lay on hands.
So are you
So
running up to
long.
him and using that?
But no, I'm behind. I'm behind you and Bozhawk.
It's touch.
Yeah.
Lark.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
Technically,
I'm pretty sure I
so
can reach.
so technically, you can't make the action, but he can technically. I don't. Because you can move through allied squares, but you can't end your movement there if you don't have any other move.
Yeah, so he moves through boops and moves back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He moves forward, does it, and then moves back.
Yep.
And the reason Gub hasn't been doing that, because if he moves up, he's technically adjacent when he fires, so he's at advantage, then he has to move back.
Your house, your
I like the
rules.
thinking.
It's
So, yeah,
hard
that's
to
fine.
do this without a map.
There you go. Well, the problem is the map's 10 feet wide and the building's
Well, it would
80
just-
feet wide.
It would just be a hallway of a 5-foot hallway. That's all of it. Like, basically, it's just
And through the hole.
like technically.
Technically.
Quick,
Like-
unsnap from grid.
Like, this is just the map. Like, that's it. That's the whole map.
That doesn't look like a Fedox.
Because technically, there's no way to represent it.
I'm messing. I'm messing with you. I foo you.
Go ahead, Alaric.
Me.
Yep. Technically, that's the map right now.
Bonus action. I'll move my sword back down the hallway and try and swing at the guy who was I
Okay.
couldn't see but was there.
Fuck.
Disadvantage, right?
You know, I just realized casting my absorb elements would recharge my mana shield, but they would be 2 points. I then take 2 points of damage from the lightning breath, and I only have 14 hit points, and that's how much damage he did to me. So I was unconscious again.
All right.
Alaric, pogo stick again.
All right. Now Merlin has this guy. He's behind him, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and bop him because I can't get past him.
Correct.
And there's still another guy we think hiding backwards, retching.
Get ready for the bopping. Alaric's a knocking.
Lost 7s. Lucky number 7. One more 7.
I get advantage.
Covers.
Oh.
No flanking. And yeah, be restrained. Or
No flanking, no spanking.
he could take it now. Merlin could take his action to shove him if he wanted, and do that. Gub.
Gub's turn already.
Gub's turn already.
Does Gub light everyone on fire? That's the question.
Ox, I hate to point this out, but didn't you have someone go between me and Gub? One of the guys?
Oh, I did have that guy go.
But
That's right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Gub's gonna have.
Oh, that-
Real
It's not
quick,
Gub right now.
this guy's gonna try to stab Merlin.
Disadvantage. Not disadvantage. Cutting words.
Okay.
I like to think that you whisper in his ear.
No.
Go quietly into the night.
I want to be inside you.
Instead of I am
Only
bad.
dreams. Only dreams. Only dreams.
He's like trying to choke him out. Right, we're ahead and rolling.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll it. Haha.
I rolled a 13 on his first attack, so that's it's a big Missaruni on his first. And then the next one is a 14.
Oh, that's.
He does not get sneak attack on you.
Good thing that
Sneak
first
attack.
one missed.
It's not a poison dagger either, so he's just gonna stab you for. Oh wait, one less. It's 5 actually. There it is. This stabs you for 5. He's like, no, I will not go down. Go, stop it. Boss or Gubbers.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant by the door. I'm gonna say,
Okay.
open that door.
Okay. What's the range? 30 feet.
Let's see.
I believe in you, Gubby.
60 feet.
Absolutely. I put his token on the map for you. There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
He's the unseen servant. It's on the map. All right. He does it, but the door is still closed.
The door's still closed.
He reaches for the handle and pushes in. It does nothing.
Like, is there a struggle, or is it just like...
Oh, I'll show you a struggle.
Okay, so we're still in an illusioned hallway, and the door has opened, but we can't see.
Roll me a will save on that note.
Is Gub making the will save, or is it for the illusion?
Gub is making the will save. Gub,
Wisdom saves are not.
fucking unseen servant's stupid. Just fucking
Open the damn door, why don't you? Come on,
he
I told
doesn't
you.
listen to you. He just refuses to listen to you. But wait, no, your unseen servant's a good boy. He opened that door, but the door's still closed. But wait a minute. You're not sure how to respond to that.
Just a little programming error. I'll have to tweak that one out.
Yeah.
Is his unseen servant invisible?
Yeah, it's unseen servant. Technically, as like invisible.
It's actually seen. It's called the seen servant.
Yeah. You've seen him
only
do it before. You can see it. Kind of. You're more worried about Merlin and the man in front of you. Maybe if it was 10 feet wide, you'd have better view.
There's like a
Um,
sheen
boss
when it's
hog.
first created, but then it's just...
Stand up. Fucking ow.
Okay. How do you stand up right now?
Merlin's got the guy.
with his feet.
I thought he pulled him off me or something so I can
No.
stand up.
Same exact spot.
Oh,
I'll
he's
tell
not
you what.
grappling you.
Yeah, you could move behind Merlin to there. Because you
Isn't
have
that
half
moving out of
movement
the guy's
standing
friend
up.
Ranger?
Mm.
It is. It is. It would be moving out of his threatened range.
I would
Kill
think,
him.
I would think there'd be enough room for me to squeeze in beside and kind of like be there kind of a thing. And
You can be prone, huddled against the wall, because it technically no. Or you could leave his range and risk an attack of opportunity.
Or you could attack
Well,
from where you are.
if I leave his range, I can't stab him with my fucking sword.
You can
Or
just,
you could break dance.
Just go for it. Do
you
the
could
whole
lay
thing now.
prone and melee his foot.
Yeah, I've disadvantage if I'm prone on a melee attack.
True.
Yeah.
Or you could move out and get stabbed. Try to get stabbed.
Why don't you attack then drop
You
prone?
can throw it if you get out of his range.
No, I don't want to throw it.
You could go ooga booga and try and scare him away.
I think that's a good idea, actually.
Thank you. I thought about it hard.
Oh, do you have your sheet? You
Here's
can
the
put
thing.
your sheet
So
over him.
disadvantage is a -5, right? You have save and face, which is in this case a
Yeah.
plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's your choice.
5 because I count the cat as it.
Yeah, the cat's outside.
Yeah, fuck it. Bonus action, Shadow Blade. I
Okay.
will attack from prone. Main action, cast Green Flame Blade and stab the fucker.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, plus 1 plus. What is this? It's like plus 4, I think.
What would
Saving.
you like to do?
Well, if it doesn't hit, then I actually know for saving face if it doesn't hit or not.
It doesn't hit.
Then I'll use it.
Okay, which is plus
5. Well, however many allies.
4,
4.
which
17.
will bring you to a 17. Are you using it? Yes, then you hit him. There you
Yes,
go.
Good. Okay.
Okay. You have stabbed him in the ankle despite being prone with disadvantage.
Cody
Which
T!
you're so worried about.
Does the unseen servant count as an ally?
He's unseen. He has to see him. All allies you can see within 30 feet.
Fair enough. You got me.
Make a scene servant next time. Spray paint him or something.
Give him a haircut.
That's
a little haircut.
That's why I have the ghost sheets.
Your servant's just going through a scene phase right now.
I should just start casting unseen servant and then just having him stand by Boss Hawk. just so that he always has at least one ally for saving space.
Jesus, that sucks damage. 10 points of damage, and whoever the other invisible guy is too far away, so he doesn't get hit by my green flame blade.
You stab him as he's just like, oh fuck, like tries to kick at you as you're just like stabbing him as like his eyes glow as it like pierces through his leg.
God, die.
Merlin, what would you like to do with him, sir?
Hmm?
What would
Hit
you
him.
like to do with him?
With my manacles.
Would you like to hit him or shove him prone while he's still grappled?
I have manacles. I wanna restrain him. I wanna pin him.
Okay, roll me in athletics. Is there anything else you can do to that? Like cutting or anything? Right. You do not manacles him.
Okay. I will move him on the wall. Open up space.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Yep. Go ahead.
Let
Solomon.
everyone through. I'll hold him.
Okay. Go ahead, Solomon. You can technically move through now.
So I can go all the way through now.
Yes.
Who has the bonus on their armor?
I'm going to move all the way through.
I
You
thought.
gave it to.
I
Is
thought
this
it was
the
your
slave?
slave.
Yeah,
It's
I thought
a
you've been
slave.
putting it on your slave. I just
Alright.
assumed until you told me.
I just forgot where I put it, Ox. I was just.
Okay, sure.
You know that if he does get an attack round off on me, he will kill me.
So you're just gonna run past and try to open the door and go in?
I don't think I was gonna run up and just try to kill the motherfucker.
You're gonna like run up, swat at him, and then keep going?
Yeah, I think so. Can I do that? Can I move, attack, and then
Yes.
keep moving?
Absolutely.
Alright,
You
can I move, smite him, and then keep moving?
Well, you would
Yeah.
hit him, and if you hit him,
and
you
then I
could
hit him,
smite him.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Do you get 2 attacks yet?
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Okay,
Go
so you're gonna
Solomon.
run up, swing, and if you hit him, you're also gonna smite him.
If I can do that and still
Yes.
keep going,
Yeah,
yeah.
smiting it is just a free.
Alright.
It's just part of an attack.
It
And you
is
choose if you do it,
+6
so you save it
now.
for crits.
Boom. Is it advantage because he's grappled or no?
Nope.
Alright, and I'm gonna
Only advantage if he is prone.
Drained.
If he's prone, you also get advantage. That's why I asked you if you want to push,
Or
him,
flanked.
which doesn't exist. 16 does hit.
Nah, smite him. Last level 2 spell.
Ooh, level 2 smite.
D8 +3 +3.
Oh, it's just it's just. Ugh. He looks like he might as well be unconscious. Like he's so incognate of what's happening to him right now. As you move 5, 10,
If
15,
he's
20,
if
25.
he's that bad, I'm gonna move ahead and go like Merlin. If we could try to just restrain him, we might need to use him for ransom to get him back. I'm assuming he's gone by now. It's been a while.
It's
And
been
like
12
30.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 18 seconds.
Door's been locked.
Despite how long the combat happens,
The door's been locked for a while, hasn't it been? I guess
No.
I don't know that. That's fair.
Well,
it has
don't-
been.
That's fair.
It has not
Because
been
I
a
didn't-
minute.
I didn't realize how long it's
yeah.
been.
So he
That's
got to he left just like maybe 30 seconds before.
That's fair. I wouldn't know.
Oh,
that. That's
Lorik
fair.
left.
It just felt longer. That's all.
Yeah, because of how combats feel in this
Mhm.
game.
Yeah, since combat started, it's literally been like 30 seconds. It's been
Is that how
it's,
far?
it's actually
I can
less
end
than
my
a
turn.
minute.
I can end my turn way far, like closer to the door, can I?
You could technically end here because 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. That's 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Yep. And the door is right there. That's what that is, right?
Alaric?
And that guy next to Merlin isn't looking too good. Is he
He's-
unconscious or is he
No,
alive?
he's conscious, just babbling right now.
Merlin, do you need me to knock him out?
Just hit him.
Good.
Please don't let him hit me. Don't
I'd
let
like to
him
do
hit
the
me.
run by hit as well
Okay.
as I get to here.
Okay. You knock him out real quick.
D plus 5. Awesome, I missed.
Yes. As he's actually gonna use
Well,
his reaction.
no,
to try to
Does he hit because that's his lucky 7? That's the third one in a row.
No, because the total wasn't 7.
Uh-huh.
Last 2 were totaled 7. He's gonna take his reaction and try to stab at you.
You can try.
I rolled a 17. That's a no.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh shit! I'm not against you guys. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you
that's
the story.
Alaric whispering that as well. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, great. As you also
Whispering
miss, you're like,
God.
go fuck yourself. Go ahead. This guy's gonna go now. As he's like,
He's gonna whisper in there. Stay down and you'll live.
my mom made potatoes. He's just gonna take a swing at my mom made potatoes. As he's gonna swipe it, but he's like so lucid, he has no idea what's
brain
happening.
dead?
He should be unconscious for all purposes. He's just gonna take a swing at Merlin. I rolled a 9. He's like, meh. He's gonna take a swing at Vozhawk for 7.
Missed.
Just as he just like drops the daggers as he like falls over. He's done. That's all he's got. He's done at that point. Go ahead, Gub.
Shoot him while he's down.
Shoot him while he's down.
I'm basically just trying to clear the hallway so that people can pass.
Yeah, he's like swing. As he just like goes slumping, you're like, oh, okay, like letting him down.
When he comes back to me, I'm just gonna manacle him.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, he's unconscious. He's done. He's
I don't
got,
want him getting back up though.
literally has 2 HP. Like he's done.
Which we did.
Quick, calculate his max HP.
Gub's gonna take the dash action to try and get to that door.
You absolutely can get into that room. As you move through, you reach for the handle. It's not there. As you go through, you are in a that has been blanked out. I mean, wouldn't be that. You're in the room. There's no one there.
Stumble through the room.
And with that, we're going to end combat.
Isn't there another guy on the wall?
There might be.
Okay.
We yell.
I'm swinging where.
Brian!
As you yell Braylon, it's going to be a minute. You're going to try to swing. You're trying to find the guy.
Yeah.
You swing. There's nothing there. As you like go over and touch you, there's nobody there.
Let's call
Oh,
it basically every Braylon and Abraxas.
Marco.
Polo.
As probably about 20 seconds pass, Braylon kind of like runs up the stairs like, sorry, I was trying to keep people from killing each other. What's, everything good?
Watch this guy.
I wanna.
Yeah. He walks over and just like puts his like knee on the guy's chest as the guy's like, my mashed potato made him
Go help them.
me.
I go help them.
Yeah.
Can I check the dead dwarf?
Heal check? What are you trying to find on him? Just look at him? He's
Is he
dead.
there?
Well, yeah. Do we recognize him? It's not like Galdi or anything, right?
No, it's just like a patron. You may have seen him one other night.
I just yell out, there's nothing here.
How big is this room?
It is probably like 8 feet long, probably like 6 feet wide.
Could everybody step out of the room real quick?
Yeah.
I earth tremor when everybody gets out.
I am still gonna like stand and like I think we're all trying to block the door.
What does that do?
15 feet around, shakes things, unintended objects get damaged.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Level
my
2?
god.
Level 2?
Huh?
Level 2?
Level 3 actually.
Okay, you're gonna use it level 3. Yeah. As everybody steps outside the room, what are you doing?
What?
What do you say you're gonna do?
I said I'm trying to like get everyone so that one person's on each side of the door and one person's just like adjacent to it on
Yeah,
the
okay.
opposite wall. Just so
As your earth tremor, I just imagine it's just like I totally get it. You're like triangled up on it, like you're basically like
Yeah.
nobody can walk
make
through.
sure
your
no
area.
one can push through and just leave.
what I imagine is it's like the Earthbender stomp. What does Earth Tremor look like? What do you do? Like, what does your character do to cast spells with his muscles?
Tor and Warstomp.
Exactly what Clayton did. Is basically that. It's like.
As you just stomp, as there's the flex, as you do, as jars shatter, like a drawer like breaks off the bottom and falls, as like one of the legs of the bed like falls over because you're doing this at level 3.
Can't afford to pay for
As
these.
about
I'm
4
bending.
inches, 4 inches of wall on the back end cracks and doesn't like shatter, but there's a very distinct cracking, like where some of the rocks maybe chip or get like there's a very distinct spot that has cracked.
It's a new wall. Or at least a false one. Anybody have a hammer?
Oh, I'm sure we could find one easily enough. Look at Dollar.
Now.
I pull out a
I'm sorry.
hammer.
And
It's
I'm
like a normal small hammer.
It's
Wait,
Can I
yeah.
pull out a forging hammer?
Like
Yeah.
that's what I have to. Literally, just like
And you're like
we
ding,
go
ding, ding,
to smash.
Yeah, it's easy enough. Like it is chipped, and as you like maybe get the first swing, it kind of accentuates the crack. As the second one pops out a nice area. It's about a foot thick of wall. And looking at it now, I was inspecting an investigation. Looking at it now, it
Don't have time
looks
for that.
like it's kind of riveted in such a way on the back end that it's like it was hastily put up there. Looking at it, looks like some kind of earth movement kind of spell.
We have been reverse Shawshanked. They dug
Let's
into
hurry.
his room.
Let's hurry down.
But yeah, that's basically what we did. Is we moved it in, and now we're gonna move through and you on.
Whoever's.
How long does detect magic last?
A minute? No, a minute.
It
I
wouldn't
don't
have
know.
worked on that wall. It's just,
It's 10.
I know, no, I'm just wondering.
leave it. Just but it lasts for 10 minutes as long as you can concentrate on it.
Mm-hmm.
Should I detect magic in front of us while we run?
Just go.
You guys begin running down the hall.
yeah.
All right. You're gonna.
I was going to just say before we go, like, quickly fill in your butt buddy or your partner what's going on, so he can actually tell people,
We already.
yeah, what the fuck is happening. Like,
I mean,
we've been attacked. We're trying to find who it was.
I feel like I'm
Done.
not wasting that much time.
Yeah, I am.
Like-
Either he gets it or doesn't.
Between you telling me this, I'm already gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
It's taking too long.
I'll stick my head out the
It's
window.
basically-
He's literally just there. Like,
Yep.
dude, something. we've
This is
just been
all
attacked.
information that he's already should
Yeah.
gather.
It's like,
He
we've
was
just been
there.
attacked. We're going.
Larks told him.
He just goes, cool. As the guy goes, Mama's met. Shut up! He just keeps
Mama
talking.
mashed
He just
potatoes.
slaps him and knocks him out. Just. It's like, where's my sword? As he like goes into his room to grab his long sword.
His old sword because his new one was stolen.
Yep.
Mhm.
As you guys run down the hallway, and we are going to end our session there.
Mm-hmm. Chain of command and whatnot, just making sure people know. Well, actually, no. It's purely selfish reasons. Vosok doesn't want to get stabbed because he's running around without his blindfold.
True.
But yeah, Alark already ran down, alerted everybody down there. Then we ran up, and he saw the situation. I figured if he doesn't know, he's dumb.
Yeah,
Well,
Braylon's just a pretty face.
Yeah.
he did okay. He's smart enough.
Yeah. Anyway,
He could die.
He didn't know he's too dumb for me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I'm leaving him here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
he's not like he's leaving me forever.
We'll be back. Don't let anyone kill us. Bye.
I think that's the most evil thing anyone in our party has done.
What?
They made someone fall in love with them and then left them.
Yeah, even Vosok's not that big of a dick.
They used their love as a tool.
He's not actually leaving him forever. He's just going down the hallway.
Anyway, I'll kill the stream. Thank you everyone for watching, those who did, and we'll see the rest of the world next week.
Sounds good.
Toodles.
Bye.